Stream Sports, proudly covering local high school athletics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Stream Sports welcomes you to Week 4 of high school football on the road for the second straight week as the Titusville Rockets set to take on the Conneaut Eagles. Eagles tonight 2-1. The Rockets coming in 0-3, but a couple tough losses. We'll talk about that in a moment. Our coverage of Rocket sports this season made possible by these sponsors: by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by Armstrong, by J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Fat Chad's Brewery, by New Directions Community Credit Union, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Marsh Home Center, by Ben Leach for Magisterial District Judge, by Edward Jones, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. And just like that, we blinked and we're at week 4 of football. And you are inside the, well, that's not it, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, Marsh Home Center pregame show. Luke Rio, Jim Bodemer, Joe Roddy, Pat Nosko. Our camera operators tonight include Joe Watkins, Brody Wolfkill, and Nolan Rio. Guys, week 4.
Yeah, it came along pretty quickly, about 4 weeks. Huh?
Yeah.
But the thing is about it, Joe, when we come in tonight, we could very easily be in here at 2-1, possibly 3-0. The thing that's caused us the biggest problem is our own turnovers. But the last 2 weeks, these kids have played pretty well, so I expect to see a pretty good effort here this evening.
I would too, yeah. They've been very competitive with some very talented teams.
Yeah.
You know, Corey's, you know, they've got a lot of good ball players on that team. And last week at Grove City, they are well coached and they are a very good football team. And to be competitive, you know, in a couple of turnovers, and that's a very, very close game. I thought their effort was right there where it needed to be, and, you know, just playing a complete game like you guys talked about last week is what they need. So
we had a chance to catch up with Coach and a couple of the players. We'll bring you that interview in just a moment. Our coverage of Rocket football continues. It is the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, Marsh Home Center pregame show. Week 4 of high school football coming up.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Our new home.
Somebody pinched me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch,
Pinch.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
Don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close, or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is your hometown source for quality equipment and exceptional service. Now an authorized steel dealer, Poppy's is everything from saws and mowers to diggers and more. Planning an event? We've got tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, firewood or propane. Whether you're building, landscaping, or just tackling a weekend project, Poppy has you covered. Stop by Poppy's on the Tionesta Road in Pleasantville or call today and let's get your next project or party started.
For over 30 years, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating has taken pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. Our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. And with the J. Gill service membership, you can take advantage of additional benefits like filter replacements and priority service scheduling. Plus, members get 10% off future projects. Call today to get a free estimate or ask about financing options. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online at jgillplumbingheating.com.
And welcome back to the Rocket Pregame Show. Joining me now is Coach Reynolds, and we've got some special guests. They'll introduce themselves in a moment. But first, Coach, going back to Grove City, just give us your take and what you've seen just looking at film and talking to the guys through the week.
Yeah, really, we keep challenging these guys to get better week in and week out. And we felt each phase of the games, there are things that we improved both. You talk about Brody being one of our quarterbacks and things we did offensively. We moved the ball well. We got into the end zone at key moments. And defensively, Coy was able to do some great things. So we're making steps. We had some good special teams play in there that we were lacking in the weeks before. So we still see these guys moving the needle in the right direction. At the end of the day, we had too many turnovers. It's very difficult to compete in District 10 and have as many giveaways as we did and still play a really tight game all the way till the end. But hats off to these guys. They are relentless hard workers week in and week out. They're always coming back ready to go no matter what the score, no matter what happens Friday night, they're ready to go.
Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned you. Introduce yourselves. Brody, we'll start with you.
I'm Brody Sallin. I'm quarterback and free safety. I'm Coy Campbell. I'm quick tackle and defensive end.
Well, okay, Brady, we'll start with you. 4 weeks in, how are you feeling? Are you more comfortable with things? Tell us about what you thought of the last game and what you're looking forward to against Cash.
I'm definitely more comfortable with it. Like, the first game, it just wasn't a good game. Then, like, when I see something on the field, coach is okay if I, like, audible it and change the play, and it's been just working out really well. And last week, I just turned the ball over too much.
Well, what's that feeling like for you, though, just like every week being more confident in who you are and what you're doing?
It feels great, honestly. We're gelling really well, which is not showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the defensive side of things and what you're seeing out on the field and what maybe you're going, hey, you know what, I'm getting better every week at this. What are some of those things?
I feel like every week I get a little bit better at doing my own job in defense. Go out there on 111, and I feel like I just do my job.
What does that entail when you say do your job? What are some things that in your mind or coach is saying to you, hey, I got to make sure I'm doing this before I'm helping the team?
I got to man my gap, and then I gotta make holes for the linebackers.
Well, what's that translation like for you going from practice where you're practicing and coaches are telling you to the on-the-field experience where now you're seeing and recognizing it?
well, let's just call it what it is. Coy had to play against one of the best linemen in all District 10. I mean, Lathan Bones is a dude. And what was your position vision? I'll help you out here.
Defeat two.
Defeat two. So defeat his guy, make the tackle, and did a great job with that on Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, week by week, you got to feel that confidence and recognizing what you're seeing out there. That's got to be kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right. So we're going into week 4 against Cash. On the road again,
yes.
Coach. What are you telling these guys? What are you seeing? What should we expect?
Yeah, so the first thing these guys got to understand is we've played in Cash before. It's a very unique environment to play in. We're on a grass field, very small, tight-knit community there. Expect it to be a hostile environment. I mean, you have this giant student section sitting behind the far end zone, so you have to be prepared for that distraction. We want them to be competitively confident, but we don't want to be losing our minds, but we also don't want to be too low. We need to be right in the middle. We need to execute, protect the football. We need to tackle, block, and do all those basics. The things Brody's talking about, those RPO reads, those are things that the defense are giving us as we're establishing plays. And when our quarterback starts noticing that, and he's like, oh, coach, I see this. Go ahead, do it, man. Pulls the ball, and you'll see him pop out for 10 yards and lower the boom on some guy. Like that's what it's all about. Because when our guys start to see the reads and things like that, the game slows down for them, and you start seeing those big plays happen.
Yeah, that's awesome. What are you guys looking forward to the most after looking at film and working in practice this week? What are some things that you're excited to take on this Friday night?
It's a numbers game, and just managing the offense and being a leader. I'm looking forward to going against their offensive lineman, Drew Daggert.
Yeah.
And seeing how well I match up against him.
Coy, how tall is he?
6'7".
Okay, all right. And you're up for the challenge. You're ready to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to ask, because we've noticed, it feels like the pieces are all there,
yes.
Right? It's just getting them to match right. Do you guys feel the same way?
Yeah.
And it's like you're this close, right? All right.
Yeah, and we were just going through our stats boards, guys. Check it out on the way in. You can see some really significant growth in different areas of the team. You can measure them by metrics of plays we make, distances gained, and they're there. It's just a matter of putting all 3 phases of the game together, 7 links strong on our each individual units, and just making it happen.
Yeah, you got a good crew here.
We do. Great guys.
It's got to be great every week. Coach, real quick, what are you seeing here week 4 that's different from week 1 with these guys?
Well, really, the speed that they're executing the offense, if you look at the touchdown that Brody threw to Jaden O'Neal on the backside, that was a play fake. You know, Brody had a guy within 6 inches of him. He gets the ball. Jaden catches the ball 3 times, proceeds to, you know, smoke a couple guys on the way down the sideline. And that's really when you get to that high-level football. You know, playing in District 10, you're going to have guys in your face. They're not going to be wide open. You're going to have to make these tight plays. And that's the best part about this crew. You know, each week we challenge them to get better in a different phase of the game, you know, and they continue to do that, and that's all we can ask.
Yeah, well, looking forward to tonight's game. Guys, good luck. Thanks for being with us. Coach, good luck. Rocket Pregame Show will continue right after this.
Celebrating 30 years at Corky's Pizza in Pleasantville. Corky's Pizza, celebrating 30 years of flavor, family, and fun!
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been serving the needs of Titusville and surrounding communities since 1965. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that have been passed down from one generation to now a new generation, who will work to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. When you need them, they will be there for you. This has been their foundation for almost 60 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street in Titusville.
And welcome back to the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show here from Conneaut High School in Linesville, Pennsylvania. Beautiful, beautiful ride over, and the weather not too bad, Joe.
Yeah, normally by week 4 we expect it to cool down a little bit, but still pretty warm out here today. The temp will cool down once the sun drops down a little bit more, but it's still sunny and clear, not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful night for football. But we have a unique experience now. We've been getting spoiled, Pat, with all the turf that we get to play on, but here at Conneaut we get to play on an actual real grass field.
And it's a nice grass field too. I mean, it's cut well. There's some uneven spots, and there doesn't look to be any mud holes to go into tonight. It's been a little bit dry, so a little light breeze down here. What a beautiful night to play, though. I know some of the kids are going to be not used to playing on the grass field, so the nice thing is Titusville still has a practice field that they can use to simulate this, and It is a nice field. It's a little small, on the sidelines. You're right up against those poles that I think people will get a very good view of tonight. You're packed in there pretty tight, so it should be interesting.
So Pat, we were here actually, my youngest son, for baseball, for fall baseball this past Sunday, and I noticed there were a lot of geese out on the field. Do you see any signs of geese or any of their issues that geese have?
I haven't seen any on the field, but it's a little bright down here to be looking around too far too. So I imagine they probably keep them off the field pretty good, but have seen quite a few of them floating around here so far. It's a beautiful night to be out, and I'm sure for them too.
Now, before we get to another break here, Jim, did you want to chime in on the fashion tonight? Well,
I wasn't so much the fashions, but we get talking about this geese and geese droppings. I just wanted to tell Pat not to fall down.
Yeah.
Well, he's wearing shorts.
Yeah, I will try and stay upright and try not to play in any of the goose droppings.
I don't know how we can trust Pat. After last week, he said he wasn't going to wear shorts again, and now he does. I mean, I don't know how we can trust what he says.
You tell me. Do a little bit better job on the weather. Tell me what it's going to be like next week, and I'll tell you what I'm going to wear.
I gotta say, Pat, you look pretty cool out there. The glass, the shades, the way the sun's hitting you.
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you what, Titusville Dairy Products Company and Missy's Arcade, they picked the right week to sponsor this. So
definitely a great week to be out here.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Pat. We'll talk more about what we're hoping to see tonight right after this break. We'll come back and, we got kickoff coming up in less than 14 minutes. It's the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show. Week 4 of high school football tonight.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy wild game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go and be that nurse or medical worker and have a real impact on lives, or whether you want to go and help that business improve its bottom line, this is the place, and now is your time to go with confidence, to go with skill, to go succeed. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville.
I'm Ronnie Long.
And I'm Lisa Mellon.
The name Armstrong reflects more than just a company. It's a promise.
While others focus on the short term, we're building for a future that's limitless.
From the dawn of cable television to the rise of the digital age, we've delivered cutting-edge technology like our advanced fiber network that redefines what's possible.
Guided by our core values, we have proudly served and strengthened communities like yours for generations.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom, ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding, behind Giant Eagle in Titusville.
And welcome back inside the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show. Luke Rio, Jim Bodemer, Joe Roddy, Pat Nosco. We've got Nolan Rio, Joe Watkins, Brody Wolfkill with you here tonight from Lionsville, Pennsylvania. Well, what are you hoping to see out of the Rockets here tonight, Jim?
Well, I want to see consistency again. I thought they've been playing pretty well. Especially in the line play. We talked about this before we went on, Joe. I thought our line has been playing quite well. So we've got to keep that consistency up down front. We've got to control it. Both teams, Conneaut is fairly good size. They'll match up with us well, but if we can get the upper hand on the line play, I think we'll be okay. But consistency, let's get away from making the crazy plays or the turnovers by penalty. If we can control that part of the game, Joe, we'll come out of here a winner, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. And You know, you appreciate the effort, especially after week one. You know, they came out the last couple of weeks playing really hard. You almost like to see them reel it back in just a little bit to make sure that they make that pass and hit the guy in the hands, you know, especially against this team. You don't want to make mistakes. You want to, you know, get on the board quickly, get a win here, and just play clean football.
I'd like to see us play ahead.
Yeah.
Make them catch us.
Yep.
Pat, your take on it?
I'd like to see them get ahead a little bit and kind of breeze through things a little. You know, comes back to special teams. You know, we've made a lot of mistakes on the special teams, and you know, that error-free play, that's hard to do. And even though we're in week 4, I think, you know, special teams can always jump up and bite you, and you can always cough that ball up pretty easy. So it's something that hopefully they have that under control, and I think if they can get all the things lined up in a row tonight, they should, you know, should be interesting for week 4 compared, you know, they've always seemed to be like a week behind. So here I feel like they should be caught up and ready to go.
Pat, it's really not a surprise when you guys talk about this. We talked about it with Coach during the interview there. Like, the pieces are there. It's just, it's a puzzle. You're just, every week, you know, more and more pieces are put in place. So we're just waiting for that complete game or a more complete game, and they have it in them. They can do it.
They do, and it's kind of like you mentioned, a puzzle. We're trying to get this round hole filled with a square peg, and it's just not working for us. If we can get that all lined up, we're going to be in pretty good shape. It's a good football team. You might be 0-3, but this is a good football team. And get away from these mistakes. They're going to win some ball games.
And we talked about, you know, there was a big senior class last year, so a lot of these kids didn't get varsity starts.
Right.
And there's a difference between getting a lot of JV starts and varsity starts. Varsity's a much faster game. And not only that, but these kids that are filling in, we've got some sophomores, we've got some freshmen. So it's not just seniors that are coming in. But I could very easily see us going into homecoming looking to get back to 500.
Yeah, I can too. And again, I think it's going to be the play. Up front, we have 4 seniors, I think, on the front line.
Yeah.
Offensive line. The defensive line is where we've had some problems. We'll see how we can shore that up this evening. I'm sure Coach Reynolds and the guys have worked on that. But it's just to get that consistency. And if we can, into the week 4, they've got 3 games experience. Like you said, there's some young kids there. We had 3 or 4 freshmen in the game at one time last week.
Yep.
So you might see these seniors, but there's a lot of young kids coming up. So it's going to be a good ball game. I think Titusville plays well. We go out of here a winner.
Yep.
All right, we are wrapping up the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, Marsh Home Center.
I was going to say there's a big difference in which half the field you're on, too.
Yeah.
It could be. Yeah.
Titusville, Pennsylvania, a place built on innovation, manufacturing, and hard work. For decades, plastics have been a part of that story, shaping industries across America. At Oil Creek Plastics, we carry that legacy forward as a family business committed to integrity, craftsmanship, and community. From farms to cities, our American-made products power progress, support jobs, and keep our hometown strong. Oil Creek Plastics. We don't just make plastic, we make a difference.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.
Going deep.
Got him.
Got him. Touchdown. Got a man going to the end zone. He's there. Touchdown.
And just like that, it's week 4 of high school football. The Rockets are on the road for the 2nd straight week, coming off that loss down in Grove City. They are in Linesville, Pennsylvania, Conneaut High School, taking on the Cash Eagles. Looking forward to covering this game, and Cash looking forward to getting out here on the field, excited and ready to go. We're set to bring you all the exciting action here tonight. Pat, we cut you off. What were you talking about in terms of the field?
I was just saying this side of the 50, you know, Where I was on the school side, you know, you're standing in the bright sun, you guys up there with your sunglasses on, covering your eyes, trying to see. Down here, it's shady, it's nice, it's a beautiful time to be out on the field. You know, I almost feel bad for you guys being up in the sunshine. Almost.
A few more minutes, Pat, and we'll be with you.
A few more minutes, but I'll enjoy those few minutes while I'm at it.
Well, they're going to be up this end of the field to start with, Pat, so you'll have to move up. I don't know that, but we'll see. Conneaut's out on the field. Titusville's now coming out of the locker room, and we'll be getting underway here pretty quick. We'll see whether or not Titusville's going to receive a kickoff. I always thought that was important, too, on the toss of the coin. Do you choose to receive? What decision do you make? Because the third quarter is very important. For me, Joe, it's always been the last 4 minutes of the second quarter, first 4 minutes of the third quarter. There's that 8 minutes in there that are very critical. And if you get the opening kickoff in the third quarter, if you're down, it's a big help. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes out.
Yeah, you can also make the argument that, you know, if you got a strong offense, like we talked about, you want to play ahead here. You know, maybe you accept the ball and drive down the field and score first and make the other team, you know, play from behind. So, yeah, I don't know what the answer is. One other thing that I did want to mention is, you know, I noticed that the volleyball, you know, they've had a lot of illness and sickness, and the football team is the same way. I asked my youngest, you know, who else is sick. He said the list would be shorter of who isn't sick or hasn't been sick this week in practice. So, yeah, take a couple steps back. Yeah, my Joey, he's been a little under the weather. I know Bryce Watkins, who lines up right next to him a lot of times, he's been under the weather. Jimmy Becker's been a little under the weather, so that might come, you know, play a little bit of a factor in this game as well.
And it could be like a conditioning situation. Come later in the game, that all could add up, and yeah, it could be a factor.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, we just did soccer the other night with the boys in Sagertown, and some illness running there on the Sagertown team where they only had like 12 guys show up. So
well, it's that time of year, about 3 weeks after everybody gets back together. And, yeah.
We're going to be following Pat out onto the field when they go out. We'll also have the national anthem for you here tonight.
Conneaut band is on the field facing, of course, the home stands. We're on the Titusville side, standing here in the sunlight, as Pat referred to. But that'll only be for a few more minutes. And we'll just see as they bring the captains out. They've already had the toss of the coin. I didn't see what happened with that, but they're going to go through the motions here and make the call for us. But
oh, you know, we had that conversation last year at homecoming about the coin flip with TJ Wiley. We got his thoughts on that, and you know, it's certainly something that is discussed.
Well, it is, and like Joe said, if you want to get them to play from behind and you get the offense, take the kickoff and you know, get the first 7 and have them chase you. But it's just a guess game. Both teams may be thinking the same way, so it depends on which one wins the toss. So.
So we'll start with the national anthem. Good crowd here tonight. I want to thank the AD and the staff at Conneaut for helping us out. Very friendly and making sure we're taken care of, so big thanks to them.
We are waiting for the national anthem to be played, and PA address announcer is addressing the crowd at the present time.
A beautiful night to watch a high school football game, and if you're in the area and you're like, hey, should we stop? Yes, you should stop. There's great food over at the concession stands. We want to thank Lori Corkland and the folks at Corky's for providing us with our food here on the road. And here's the national anthem.
Conneaut High School marching band with our national anthem. And
you know, Jim, we had a chance. We were setting up pretty early today and had a chance to listen to them practice. Listen, when it comes to coaches getting on their players and really getting into it, their band director was also very much into it.
Yeah, he was. They have a competition coming up. I think he said tomorrow, and this is their last rehearsal, even the game tonight before tomorrow. And yeah, he put them through their paces. They worked pretty hard there for about an hour while we were watching. So
I think that competition is in Titusville, isn't it?
I believe it is.
There is the Colonel Drake Classic, second annual tomorrow.
I think sometimes we miss out on some of the auxiliary things that go on in sports, cheerleaders, band, just the different things that they do and the amount of time they put in. I used to be in marching band all the time, even in college, and we just put hours in learning shows and stuff. So we appreciate them. We're glad to have them here. Captains are going out to meet. We'll send it out there to Pat, and he'll get the call here for us. I see one young man out there. If I was a basketball coach, I'd be on his case a little bit. 6'7", he's listed at.
I got to fill out a bunch of paperwork, which I hate, but I'll do it. All right, so you guys decide how you want the game to be done. Your captains take control of your teams. All right, just to review, you guys won the toss. You're going to receive. You guys are going to kick away from the scoreboard, correct? You guys get your backs over there. You guys get your backs over here.
And so Conneaut will be receiving, so they have chosen to see if they can make us chase them.
Yeah.
Sounds like. So we'll be kicking off to Conneaut from our left to the right, and it should be a chance for us to see defensively what we're going to be running against here. I know I was watching them warm up, and one of the things they were having difficulty doing was running a counter play. We've had trouble covering the counter a couple of times this season. I noticed in their warm-ups they like to run that counter, so we'll see what it goes. We'll be kicking into the wind, by the way. We didn't talk about that, Pat, but I was watching this warm up, and we were kicking 35, 40-yard field goals with somewhat of an ease, but the wind is still blowing down the field to be to our back, so it could be a difficult thing this first quarter trying to get field goals our end of the field, because that wind is fairly strong. It had an effect on the ball as the kids were warming up.
That's one of those things that I'd like to see, again, get cleaned up. We know he's got a good leg, but we've had too many field goals that are blocked. So it's one of those things that I would like to see today is get cleaned up, is make sure we keep those defenders off of Max so that he can make a field goal or two here.
I see Sandow will be standing back along with Nick Venari. I don't see in the far side. They're wearing a military, it's number 4, it's Adian Ford is back. They're wearing a darker uniform, so with the military style. Underco is also back with him as we get the game underway. Kicks are going down the right side and
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. And they'll take it where it went out.
I did find it interesting. The official commented to the captains to take control of their team, keep the chippiness stuff off. He doesn't want to be throwing anybody out, but he expects the captains to be controlling that and keeping things under. So hopefully the kids take the direction from him and do that tonight.
I'm sure you had to say that when Luke was listening.
Oh, getting you guys to listen is very difficult.
What's that?
First down and 10 now for the Eagles. They'll be at their own 35 after the kickoff. Come out of the huddle. We'll be getting some names and numbers for you as we go along here. Venteri comes wide to the right. Venari, excuse me. And they have a single back. Now he comes in motion to the left. Quarterback keeps it up the right side. And he'll pick up a couple of yards out to about the 37, 38-yard line.
Adam Reynolds that made the stop there. Again, one of those young guys that we talk about, getting a lot of playing time, but he's only a sophomore, so it's good for him, and he's played well so far this year.
Quickly the other way, coming down the left side, and he got a good hole, enough for a first down. They come off the left side, brought down by Middleton. So it'll be a first down and 10 for
just got to
the Eagles.
Give a lot of credit to Conneaut there. They got a good push off their offensive line there. Like we talked about, this defensive line has to step up and not get pushed around.
Power I now. High snap. Quarterback keeps coming across the right side. Turns upfield, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds somewhere on the Titusville 47. So another good gain.
It was a little better though. They made him string it out. He was able to make the corner that time. So
little bit of holding in there that seeing a couple of jerseys go.
A little stretching, huh?
Conneaut working quickly. Trying to keep the pace up here. Keep Titusville on their heels.
They have a single to the right. And Power, they got two in the backfield. A high snap again. Quarterback keeps out the right side, and he gets two to the outside. Good speed, breaks one tackle, and is knocked out of bounds somewhere around the Titusville 30 again. That's Adian Ford. Listed at 5'11", 181. So they're moving the ball very well right now on Titusville's defense.
Yeah, they are.
The ball will be at the Rocket 29-yard line, first down and 10. Again, out of the huddle quickly.
Yeah, they aren't even really huddling.
Again, single wing type effect, and that time Ford gets caught. If you're an old football player like me or a fan, you'll know the single wing. I guess they call it direct snap. What do they call that now in football when you snap it direct?
It's like a direct snap.
Just a direct snap.
Yeah.
Just a direct snap still.
I thought it was some kind of a special name.
Yeah, they got three guys lined up there. And
it's power football.
Yeah.
Now they go on a counter, give it to 30, going up the right side, cuts back, and he picks up good yardage. He'll be down around the Titusville 15 or so.
Yeah, he did a nice job of setting up that block. He went into the inside, got the Rocket defender to move, and he was able to jump it outside and use his blocker really nicely there.
Snap once again to Ford. Ford's going to come across the left side, turns upfield, loses the ball, and the Rockets are going to pick it up.
He picks it up.
Coming down the field, they're not going to get him. Here comes
Blake Ross.
Ross is going to pick it up and take it to the house.
Wow, what a start for Titusville.
What a break. No flags, and we get 6. That was a good hit by the Rockets that time as Ford came up the middle. We stripped him.
Yeah, I didn't see who made that strip. Was that Reynolds? Reynolds came in really nice. Just reached in and poked it out. Really nice job, and good awareness by the other players too to see that Ross had the ball, and they threw some blocks to free him up and make that play.
So Titusville now, Chatham will be owning the extra point.
That's nice when your first offensive play is an extra point, right?
Yes, that's very true. Speaking of catch-up, wasn't the way we talked about it. We didn't expect the turnover this way, but we'll take it.
Well, you know, you got to take advantage.
Yes, you do. Now, can we do something to correct our defense a little bit and slow them down? Waiting for the chain gang to get down. They got to mark it.
Stops all that momentum.
So we're set to go. It'll be Selling holding on the snap. Placement. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 10:04 left to go in the first quarter. Titusville picks up the first 7. It was just a nice play by Reynolds. Scoop and score by Ross.
A little bit reminiscent of last week, but the other way around. You know, Titusville had the ball and quick turnover and, you know, gave up 7. Now we've reversed it. So
I told you we get you down this end of the field, Pat.
You know, it's still nice down at this end of the field now, too. You guys still seem to have a little bit of sun yet.
You know, but if you were down here, you would have saw the end of that play, and that would have been advantageous. Oh, there you are. You are down.
I am down here.
Yeah,
Did you sprint down with him?
I moved down. I tend to keep myself moving down here.
So Titusville now will kick off once again, up 7-0 here early on a scoop and score.
Hopefully they're figuring out what they need to put in against that quick offense that they're running. And
yeah, you couldn't ask for a better opportunity here to calm the defensive line down and talk to them for, you know, a second. Stop that momentum that Conneaut had.
Ford on Durko, and I believe on the far side of Venari as they get lined up, standing back at about the 10-yard line would be Underco. Underco is listed as a junior, 5'6", 137. Ford shows some pretty good speed.
Yeah.
On the direct snap. I know there's another name for that. I'll come up with it before the year's over.
We can make one up if you want. I mean,
yeah, well, I've done that many times, haven't I? Thanks, Joe.
You never make anything up that we found.
Here comes the kick. It's a short kick. It's taken it to 38 of Conneaut, and he brings it out to the 48 of Conneaut. Return of about 10. So that's where Conneaut put it in play, first down and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Well, we'll see what we can do here with this.
Yeah, see if Conneaut stays with that pace that they were keeping up. They're hardly huddling, getting to the line and making a play.
Reminds me of years ago watching Corey.
Yeah.
All set to go, same lineup. Given on a count of the 30, and he's going to take it up across, pick up a few yards there. That would be Chance Meter, fullback.
He's the one that received that kickoff.
Pick up about 3 in the play.
So it's a huddle, but it's a quick huddle.
It's a quick huddle, and, well, they broke their formation this time.
Yeah.
Now they go 3 wide. Stone, the quarterback, he gives it off to the fullback straight ahead, and he busts the tackle, gets to the outside, and he's still on his feet. Down around the 15 is where he's going to be knocked out of bounds, but that was a powerful run that was Meter.
Yeah.
On the carry.
Looked like they almost had him in the backfield.
Yeah, that was a lot of good blocking. They had some offensive linemen good 5-10 yards down the field blocking still.
Now we're back to Venari at the quarterback spot, and he's going to come to the outside, turn upfield, and they're going to try to string it out, and he is strung out by, no, he's not. He's knocked out of bounds down around the 10, it looks like. I thought we had him back here a little ways with Culpepper.
Jaden Wells had good penetration on that, but he couldn't make the play. And he gets subbed out. Bryce Watkins is in again. It's going to be hard for them to, I think they wanted to rotate that defensive line a little bit more like they were doing the last couple of weeks, but it's going to be hard if Conneaut's going to move this quickly.
They bring Stone back in a quarterback now, and they leave Mason at the tailback spot. First and goal. High snap. Ball is given straight ahead. Can't tell from our angle what they got there, Joe.
Yeah, I can't tell either, but it looked like Coy Campbell made the tackle. He moved up the line quickly and did a nice job of getting around on him.
Conneaut moving the ball very well, both possessions. Now they're going to send 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Going to go under center. Going to throw to his right. Rolling to his right is Stone, and he's going to be brought down. Nice job in there by, I believe that's Reynolds.
I think that was O'Neill. Jaden O'Neill was pursuing him. That was the first pass play they've attempted. And
yeah, you're right, that was O'Neill.
Yeah.
He had good pressure.
Yeah, he did.
Good chase on him and made him throw it way over everybody.
That's going to be hard for any quarterback to try and run away from Jaden O'Neill once he gets in the backfield.
Don't know why they threw it. 2nd and goal from the 2.
Well, they had a good defensive stand on that first down.
This time Venari's going to turn it upfield, and Conneaut thinks they scored, and so do the officials. So Conneaut pushes it in on their second drive. They had a good first drive going, Joe, until they fumbled, and now they've taken this right back down, attempt to tie this game up.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Titusville. They got the turnover and had a chance to kind of slow that offense down, but they couldn't quite do it. Give Conneaut a lot of credit. Good blocking on the offensive line.
They definitely seem to be controlling the line of scrimmage. And
Nick Street in for the extra point. It's good. We're tied at 7 with 8:17 to go in the first quarter. Up and down the field, but Conneaut right now has dominated the line of scrimmage. We scored on that scoop, so I will see what Titusville can do offensively. That's a very powerful offense when you run two blockers ahead along with your line.
Yeah, that's tough to defend.
So we'll have to see what Titusville can adjust to. The running back, Aiden Ford, is a junior, as I mentioned. He's a 181-pound junior and pretty quick. They have pretty good speed. And then, of course, number 30 is Stone. I believe that's correct. No, Meter. Excuse
Meter,
me.
yeah.
And he's about 160, but he looks bigger than that.
He sure does.
But
yeah, that was good, powerful running, and he had decent speed once he got through too.
Yeah, a lot of missed tackles. It's hard from our vantage point to see if we're making contact, Joe.
Yeah.
We're not looking down on the game like so many times. So Titusville now will send Ross back deep. We'll have Jaden over on the far side, O'Neill, and Hartshorn on the near side as they get ready to tee up. Again, Titusville's first offensive series coming up. Nick Street will be doing the honors for Conneaut. Yeah, we'll see what the Rockets can do. Is it a kick? It's going to go off to the right side and out of bounds. So Titusville will get it at the 35, first down and 10. And we'll see what we can do offensively, Joe.
Yeah, it's going to be important for the offensive line to really set the tone, just like Cash's offensive line did.
Needs to be a nice, slow, steady drive. Get a good feel. Keep the defense off the field for a little bit. Let them rest. Think about what they're doing.
First down and 10, Titusville at their own 35. 8:17 here, tied at 7. Titusville will send one left, one right. Now they put Hartshorn in the motion. Ball's given off to O'Neill. And O'Neill will drive ahead. Nice leg drive. He'll pick up 4 or 5 on the play. They were waiting for that one. But yet we still picked up 3 on the play.
Yeah, that's pretty encouraging. That although a little bit disheartening, I'd like to see a little more push from Titusville's offensive line.
Titusville now will send trips to the right side.
And they're in a bit of a hurry-up offense as well.
O'Neill now in motion. Rolling to the right. We want to throw back to the left. We throw up short. And the pass will be complete and out of bounds. There won't be much of a gain. I think he wanted to go deep with O'Neill, but unable to do so because O'Neill was well covered.
Yeah, I don't think the 2 receivers on this side were on the same page. I think they thought it was going to be a run.
Brings up a 6 to go. 3rd down and 6. Ross in the wing right, doubles left side for the Rockets. Hartshorn in motion. Hartshorn gets the ball, and he's going to be well covered.
Yeah.
Throwing for a loss. Well read by Conneaut.
Very well read, and they came out to play today. They're flying to the ball.
They have great pursuit, and they seem to know what was coming for them.
Yeah.
So it's a 4th down now. Titusville will have to kick 4th down and 11. Ball on their own 31. Hartshorn will be doing the punting, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it was. He was out back.
Venari will be standing back at his own 40. Venari is a sophomore, 6'1", 215. Big boy. Yep. There's an offside on Conneaut. Not going to affect too much because it'll still be 4th down and about 7.
It's Drew Dygert, who was mentioned in the pregame interview.
So 4th down and 7. Titusville getting back to punt. Hartshorn will get the kick away about his 30-yard line. High snap over his head. Going back around the 10. Harshstone will pick it up. If he can get the other. Nice kick. He got it away. It's going to hit and be down at the Titusville 40-yard line. It's amazing he even got that kick away, but the snap was over his head.
Yeah. It ends up with all that, a negative 3-yard punt, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, not how Titusville wanted to start their first offensive series.
No, they were pretty well scouted on that particular series. So it'll be first down and 10 once again on the Titusville 40 for Conneaut, and they've moved the ball pretty well. They'll send a wing right, wing left. Now they put the wing in motion. Ball's getting off in the counter to Ferrari. Oh, he's open, running across the 25 down to about the 22. I thought he was going to break that one.
They're not really getting a whole big push off the Titusville. They're just turning their hips and getting turned, and Titusville's front.
Yeah, the inside of the line did a nice job, but he was able to find a crease there.
Just turning their hips and getting by him.
Welchuk goes wide right now. They have a double wing again. Under center. Ball's given to Mason, to Meter, and he drives straight ahead. They're getting a good push off the line. See, they pick up a couple there. See where they spot it. Again, we're down on field level, so we can't get a good grip on the distance. We'll go about 5, so bring a 2nd and 5.
Tanner Clifford subs in on the defensive line.
3 to the left, 1 to the right for Conneaut. Now they put a man in motion. And
good penetration that time. Nice job by, is that
Stone?
Coy Campbell was in there, but Tanner Clifford. Tanner Clifford was in there getting that push back.
Good 3-yard loss on that.
Yeah.
Mason Stone was the ball carrier.
And that's where Titusville needs to be stunning a little bit, not just holding up on the line, getting somebody in the backfield and causing a little bit of havoc in there.
Welchuk goes wide to the right along with Feeney for the Eagles. They have 2 on the left side. Now they have an area in motion. Ball's given off the first man through, and he's going to be hit and wrapped up. He'll pick up a few yards. Again, what's Chance Meter in the carry.
Coy Campbell lost his helmet, so he'll have to come out for a play.
Quickly out of the huddle once again. This is running a quick
Norton
game.
Subs in for him real quick.
Double left, single right for the Eagles. Now they're looking across the way to get the offensive play. They're set to go. Stone, the quarterback. Good snap to hand it off the first man through, and he's going to get nothing.
Yep.
That would be Meter once again, but that time Bowman got in there to disrupt things.
Well, and give a lot of credit to Titusville, knowing that Cash is moving quickly. They are subbing in quickly. You know, when Coy lost his helmet, he knew he had to come out quickly, and Norton came in very quickly. So give a lot of credit to them for being ready. And they are rotating in on the defensive line. So Roddy's in here now. We got
that was a 4th down play,
now.
So Titusville takes over on downs.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Titusville. Culpepper wide to the left, Harshstone in the slot left. Ball is given off to O'Neill coming up the middle, I believe it is. It is. Gets nothing.
Their backs are coming in hard, filling in those gaps really quick.
Pick up maybe 1, call it 2nd down and 9. Harshstone comes wide right. Culpepper's going to go wide left. Now Harshstone's going to go to the left side also. Titusville doesn't look like they're real sure what's been called. Wing left. Ball's given off to O'Neill. Drives straight ahead, and he's going to be met out around the 22-yard line, driven back.
Forward progress ought to give him a few there. Got through the hole nicely, but Cash did a nice job of wrapping him up. And here Titusville's moving quickly. They all have wristbands, so they're looking over to the sideline to get the sign, and they know the play. They match it up with their wristband.
O'Neill now is going to come wide to the left. Hearthstone in the slot left. Selling quick out, it goes to Hearthstone, and he's not going to quite get to the first down, I don't believe. And that'll bring in a punt team.
Probably a good 4 or 5 yards short.
Oh, he's quite a bit short, right. Goes to 3rd down and 6, it looks like.
Brings up 4th down. They got the punt team in.
And 6, yes. Hartshaw once again to do the kicking. Better snap this time. Good punt. It's going to be taken at the 49. Fumbled, but picked up by Bernardi. Here's a clip.
Yeah,
they called that one.
Yep.
Culpepper is over there to cover along with Middleton, but the ball's going to come back to the 45, and it'll be a 15 against Conneaut.
Yeah, it was Cole Moore doing a nice job, and it was right in front of the ball carrier, so that one's going to get flagged most of the time.
Well, the last time we held them for 4, and so perhaps we're starting to get a little bit of a penetration and a little bit more fire off the defense, so we'll see what we can do. You can see the clip right there.
Oh, there was a hold there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Jaden O'Neill, he was getting held pretty bad.
First down and 10, Conneaut. They get 3 in the backfield, 1 under center. Ball's given off to Chance straight up the middle, and he is stopped. Croman's the first to hit him. Pickup of 1 maybe.
Yeah, Knapp got the, ended up with the tackle.
2nd down 9. Stone at quarterback calling the play. Ford comes to the wing left. Now he's in motion, going to get the ball, go across the right side, cut upfield, and he's going to be stopped. He'll pick up the 1 or 2 maybe, but that's a good defensive play over there by Titusville.
Yeah, they're stringing them out. I was cutting you off there, Pat. Yeah, they did a nice job of cutting or stringing them out and allowing somebody else to come in and make that play.
3rd and long, 3rd and about 8 now for the Eagles.
They only passed the ball once, I think, Pat, haven't they?
Yes. One pass attempt and a good pursuit by Titusville on that.
The pass play now. The pass is over the middle, and it's up in the air, and then it's caught, but not enough for the first down.
Oh, he got a good push.
Boy, I hate that play.
And caught on the ricochet. The original person wasn't able to control it and bounced into another Conneaut player's hands.
Yeah, the problem with the push play for me is it just brings up a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
It causes, some point in time it's going to cause some problems.
Yeah.
I think, but that's okay. Well checked to the right. They didn't ask me. Ball's handed off to the runner coming across the left side, and he breaks up the field. That's Feeney, and he'll have enough for, I believe, another first down out around the Rocket 31.
Sawyer Wolfkill got up a little bit gingerly there after that tackle.
And the clock runs to 0. Into the first quarter, we're tied at 7, and Conneaut on the drive.
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
Second quarter ready to get underway. First down and 10 for the Eagles. They're at the Titusville 32. Got the change set, ready to go. 3 in the backfield for the Eagles. It's a power formation. Quarter straight ahead for Arnie, and he's going to get nothing. This is a play that they were running early in the game, guys, and they were making pretty good yardage on it, but we seem to be able to come up with something.
Yeah, just got to be more consistent, like you said, and get off the field. You know, they had an opportunity, and, you know, luck wasn't in their favor.
Second down and about 8. Ford goes wide to the left. I keep using the wrong name for Ford. We have Welchek on the right. Ball's going straight ahead. Oh, nice job.
Play by Coy Campbell.
Campbell coming in there from the run side. And
I've noticed he and Middleton both do a really nice job of going down the line very quickly and making the plays, and he did that just beautifully right there.
Pick up of maybe 1, call it third down and 8. Ford says 3rd and 7, so we'll go with them. Ball is at the Rocket 29. You get 2 to the left side. Rolling to his right, wants to throw. Looking downfield,
nice
passes.
Oh, intercepted.
Titusville. Good job out there by Salen. I thought that was going to be a completion. If nothing.
He took it out of his hands.
He certainly did.
He took it right out of his hands. Quarterback's getting up slow, and the receiver,
really
the
nice
intended
job
receiver,
by Coy Campbell. Wow. It was in his hands, and Sellen came up from behind and ripped it right out of his hands.
Pat, you got a good look at that one.
Oh, it was right there for me. Front row seat.
I thought that it was going to be complete until I saw Sellen coming up.
It was, I mean, he had it. He took it right out of his hands.
So we'll
Quarterback's going to be throwing a little faster the next time. It looked like he got laid out pretty good.
Yeah,
in the
Coy
back.
Campbell, it was a really nice tackle, too. Hit him with the shoulder right in the midsection.
Doubles left for Titusville. In motion is Ross. Ross gets the ball.
Good block.
Turns upfield. Gets a pretty good block from Miller. And Blake driving well upfield. He picks up about 8.
Yeah, that was freshman Charlie Ackerman, another freshman that's been gotten a lot of time. The initial block right there, yeah, he drove his man backwards really nicely. O'Neal as well was out there, but that really nice block by Ackerman.
He's been getting a lot of field time.
He has.
Last couple ball games. He's played well. He's earned it.
Yep.
Sellen now comes in with the play.
I will say this is a game that, you know, Titusville has been in good shape in previous games, you know, the conditioning end. So, again, see what it's going to be like in the end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter, too.
Sellen puts Hartstone in motion to the right. Ball's given off straight up the middle to O'Neal, and he's going to have enough for a first down out to about the 34. 1 man away from breaking that.
Yeah.
And drug him for a few yards, too.
And again, we're seeing good offensive line play. They're doing a really nice job of moving their men, and really nice job there on the offensive line.
So Titusville seems to have settled down now. They had a very shaky start in the first drive and even the second drive.
Yeah.
But the last couple, they've picked it up pretty nice. Ackerman goes wide to the right, Hartstone in the slot right. Knapp in motion. Sellen's going to keep it, drive straight ahead.
That was a straight run. He didn't even look up.
Wasn't much of a hole. He was trying to stop for a second to see if it was going to develop, and then just kind of ran forward.
Yep.
Picked up 1, second down and 9 for Titusville. This is one of those times when you like to see him put a long drive on, use some clock, and score.
Yep. And they've slowed the tempo down a little bit. They were coming up with barely a huddle, but now they've gone into this, slowing it down a little bit, you know, just taking their time, which I kind of like.
Culpepper goes wide right, Hartstone slot right. Knapp in wing left. Now Knapp is in motion to the right. Ball's given on the counter to O'Neal. O'Neal drives straight ahead. He's going to be out to the 40, and that's as far as he's going to get. There goes that push.
Nice blocking again by the offensive line. You got Coy Campbell on the bottom of that pile because he was leading the way through.
That's one thing I don't like about those pushes. You get a lot of people stacked up underneath, and
if you come down in an awkward position, you can't get up, you can't move.
Well, it used to be if you stop forward progress, a whistle blew.
Yeah.
Now they stop forward progress and give you 3 seconds to see if you can move.
Yeah.
Titusville now with a 3rd down and 3. Double left, in motion is Blake Ross. He gets the ball, turns upfield, and he's going to be a yard short of the 1st down.
I think he needed to cut that inside. He had a good block on that outside, but I think he needed to cut inside.
So it'll bring a 4th down and 1. It looks like Coach said...
yeah, it looks like they're staying out there.
Get him offside. Going to go with a push play.
Yep.
And I don't think they got it.
I don't know.
I think the forward progress has got to have it.
Not
where he's walking.
Not the officials running in from this side.
The one on the far side, maybe.
Well, the ball is...
We got a pretty good angle at it.
They're going to move it back. And I'll tell you where he was brought down, where they picked the ball up, he had the 1st down. But they say no, come up short, and they'll turn it over.
Huh.
Looked to me like we had it there where the ball was, but...
It looked like a good push off on the line.
Yeah. Yep, it sure did. So it's a big turnover. 1st down and 10 now for Conneaut at the Titusville 42. So we'll see if Conneaut now can do something with it. They have 3 in the backfield.
And they are not slowing down the pace. They come right up.
Ford going across the left side, gets to the outside.
Job.
And he's way back around the 50. And he breaks 1 tackle, going to be knocked out of bounds, almost back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to make better tackles there. Good pursuit, but you got to wrap them up.
Had him 15 yards back there. As it turns out, he makes that up +2. Had a shot there.
Yep.
They had him, they just didn't finish. I mean, you got to wrap that up and stop that in the backfield.
Yeah, they gave him the edge. Welcheck comes wide right. They got a slot both sides, wings on both sides, I should say. Now a man in motion, given on the counter, and it is going to be Ford, and he's going to get it out to about the Titusville 25 on the counter.
That was a well-designed play. Get everybody flowing one way and come back the other. Coy Campbell had an opportunity, but he didn't even know that the ball was there. And I thought Hartshorn may have an opportunity to rip that ball out. He had his hand on it, but he just didn't do it.
1st down and 10 at the Titusville 27 for Corey. Conneaut. Feeney goes wide to the left, got double wing, single back. It goes off the single back straight ahead and takes it down to about the Titusville 20. And that's Chance Meter once again.
Tanner Clifford and Dalton Knapp in on that tackle there.
Just straight ahead football.
Just straight ahead football. That, again, not overpowering the offensive line, but turning their hips, like we said, and getting that hole open.
And it's not a big hole, but it's enough to get through, and nobody's filling the gap.
Yeah, and the linebackers and defensive backs aren't filling that hole quick enough.
Ford and Feeney go wide left for the Eagles. Chance stays in the backfield. Meter. It goes to Meter. He drives off the left side, straight ahead. Brought down by
Jaron Vroman. Close to a 1st down, if not a 1st down. And they're going to give it a 1st down, yep.
Yeah, some of the spots are questionable in my opinion, but that one was quite long.
1st down and 10. They're at the Titusville 16.
Go D, come on D.
They'll send Chance and Feeney wide left. Welcheck wide right. Pitch back goes to Ford. Ford's driving to the outside. Almost got caught, but drives upfield.
And there's a flag, and I bet that one's coming back.
Yeah, Sawyer Wolfkill did a nice job of stringing that out, but then he left his feet. Needed to stay on his feet just a little bit longer, and I think he might have been able to make that play way back in the backfield.
It's going to come back. I believe a hold is going to be the call, my guess. They step off 10. So it should bring up a 1st and 20. Balls come out to the 26-yard line of Titusville. Now you got to make them pay. You got this extra yardage now, and you got to try to get them to make the mistake here.
Yeah, didn't take advantage of that turnover, so you got to take advantage of this.
Well checked to the right. They got doubles on the left side as they mark the ball. Stone, the quarterback, gives it to Chance up the middle, and Chance will pick up 5 or 6.
Norden with a nice tackle there.
Bring up 2nd down in about 13, 14. Straight ahead football for these guys.
Yeah, we're going to keep running right up at you.
Ford goes wing left. Feeney in the wing right. Well check wide right. Ball's given off to Feeney going across the left side, cuts up the field, and he gets it down around the Titusville 10. It'll be enough for the 1st down. Blake Ross on the tackle.
Not with the penalty. I think it'd still be
about the 14 or 11.
Yeah.
Where's it?
Be 3rd and 4.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they have to go 3rd and 4.
3rd and 5. Looks more than 5.
3rd and 7.
Yeah. Do we have 8? Do we hear 8? Do we hear 8?
I'm going to go with 7.
Doubles left side for Conneaut.
4 down territory, though. I don't, unless they want to kick a field goal, but I think they got 2 opportunities to get this.
Oh.
And that ball came out.
And Stone picks it up, but he's going to be stopped.
Probably loss of about 2 on that.
And a helmet came off, I think. Yep. So he'll have to sit out of play.
So Conneaut now will have it at the Titusville 11-yard line. So we've got a 4th down now. Is that right?
4th and 7. 4th and 7.
So we need to stop right here.
Big play right here.
Feeney is on the left side. And timeout Conneaut. They didn't have everybody on the same page. You could tell the way they're lining up that they were having a little difficulty with where we're supposed to be.
Now with that timeout, that young man that had to go out, he can come back in now, correct?
I don't know. I would say yes, but then
I think so.
We don't have the man with the rule book, or at least the one that thinks he has a rule book.
Yeah, by the way, we hope Steve's enjoying his time up in Maine in his cabin as he finishes his book this weekend. It's a very peaceful time for him up there.
Okay.
It's family home up there in Maine.
Yeah.
What's that book about?
It's called, really? You don't know?
No.
Oh, it's called Catch the Ball, a guide to winning not just football, but life.
That's right.
Something like that.
I did know that was.
Yes.
I forgot that. I apologize. I am
the last book
eagerly awaiting that.
He had the last book he published. He sold one.
Oh yeah.
He bought it.
Oh okay. I thought maybe you were going to say you
supported him.
No.
Well, Pat, I hear you're providing the foreword to the book, so.
How to wear shorts at a football game.
Hey, you have this beautiful weather.
That's why you're doing the forward.
4th and 7. We set to go. Oh, I thought he moved. On a counter. Chance. Oh, man. Up the middle. He's going to drive straight ahead. And I think he has the 1st down.
Well, that's going to be close.
It's going to be really close.
I can't
Depends
tell
on the spot.
Has he got a pat?
It's Titusville's ball.
I hope so. It is Titusville's ball. So we were able to hold him. That's good. Now we need to put a drive together.
It was about a yard short from being right here.
Well, it looked like he had enough going up through there. They're really coming off our right side strong. Our left side defensively, I should say. They're doing it very strong. With a domination offensively for Conneaut, we're like at 7-7.
Yeah.
They've been up and down the field, just can't get it in. Titusville 1st down and 10 at their own 7. Ackerman Ball's given off to Hartshorn. Hartshorn out of the cross, the 20-yard line.
First down.
Yeah,
good blocking by Titusville there. Not doing too much, just getting in the way and keeping their men sealed off. I like that.
Brings up a first down, 10 Rockets on their own 19. It's nice to get Hartshorn running. Once he turns upfield, gets his momentum going, he's pretty hard to bring down.
Yep.
Ackerman goes wide right. Reynolds is in the slot right. Hartshorn in motion to the right. Turns upfield. And a flag. Late flag comes in there. I believe it's going to be a hold on Titusville.
Yeah.
I'm not real sure yet.
Susan Peterson says, great night for football, in my blood to watch. Go Rockets.
Well, we're going to go backwards.
Yeah.
10 on the hold. Take the ball back to, I think, the 10-yard line. Again, we are field level, so it's a little hard to see exactly what's going on. At least for me.
We're looking at different cues, like where the refs are going, and you got to kind of
where the telephone pole is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, those are some nice-looking telephone poles that you guys get to see too.
Now it's first down and
19
for Titusville. Ackerman will come wide left. Reynolds and Hartshorn on the left side also. Sellen by himself, going to roll to his left. Going to keep it. Turns upfield. And he'll pick up about 3 or 4 yards, I believe.
Yeah. A good tackling by Conneaut here tonight. They're.
Yeah,
Titusville is pretty hard to bring down a lot of times, and they're doing a pretty nice job of it tonight.
They're playing well. Their blocking is good and solid. Their pursuit, I did not expect them to be able to play this hard, this well.
Yeah.
Quite honestly. But we have never seen them, but at the same time, they're giving Titusville fits.
Yeah.
Second down, 16 for the Rockets. Double wing. It goes to, I think it was
Sellen again, I believe. No, yeah, Sellen.
Sellen again, yes, kept it. And we have 1:11 left in the first half of play. Timeout on the field. And so Titusville with a third down and 12. I'm sure Conneaut wants to get this ball back.
Yeah.
Before halftime because they got to kick off to Titusville.
Well, and even if Titusville punts with their struggles punting, Conneaut could have good field position here. So.
Well, the solution to that is get 20 on this play.
Yeah.
I do think the Rockets have picked up a lot better blocking-wise and tackling and so on from the very beginning, but still a long way to go, Pat.
Yeah, a long way to go. I mean,
to dominate.
They need to do it every play, just not 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
That seems to be what's getting them. They seem to be holding them for 2 or 3 plays and then get one big one out.
Well, and could we see Titusville use the over pursuit a little bit of Conneaut against them, maybe get a big play here?
Third down, 13. Titusville puts 2 to the left. Slot right is, wing right is Hartshorn. He's in motion. He gets the carry, turns upfield. We have a penalty flag down, and he gets enough for the first down.
But we got some flags on the play.
I didn't see anything. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, multiple flags. I thought it was pretty good blocking by Titusville. That's probably the play we've run the best and gotten the most yards out of.
Yeah, can you run that back, Luke? I don't know. Did you see it, Pat?
I did not see it.
It's against.
Yeah, it's holding on Titusville.
Huh. Well, that moves it way back. I just didn't see it. So bring up another third down, but
3rd and 22 now.
As I heard somebody say last week, third down, another zip code. I don't know who that was I heard say that, but Titusville now comes out at 3rd down 20 plus. Reynolds to the left. Ackerman right. And Reynolds now in motion. Ball's given off straight up the side to O'Neill. And O'Neill will come out, pick up about 5 on the play to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, I think that was.
And Conneaut now will take their final timeout with 59 seconds left to go in the second quarter, halftime.
Yeah, I think that was more just get a little bit more room.
Well, you don't want to throw down here and take your chances with a punt.
Well, and I was going to comment on Conneaut's only thrown the ball 3 times, but I don't know that Titusville's thrown the ball 3 times. Have we, Pat? It's been a lot of running.
It's been a lot of running. I don't know that.
I don't think Titusville's thrown it yet. We haven't been in a position to throw it.
No, not really.
I don't think either team has thrown the ball.
Well, Conneaut's thrown it 3 times.
Yes, that's right, they did.
The one resulted in an interception, the one was a deflection and caught by Conneaut, and one was way over the kid's head.
Yeah.
Well, we got the wind to our back here in this kick. If we can get a good snap and get it up in the air.
Need a good snap.
Ford standing back at the Rocket 40-yard line. Be kicking from about the 5. Hartshorn. Got the snap away. Good punt. It's going to hit at the 40. Picked up by Ford. He's going to drive down the left side and knocked out of bounds. Now we have a flag down. Another flag.
A lot of flags tonight.
We'll see what that is on the far side of the field. Boy, snap was like a loft.
Yeah.
We'll try to see if there's a block in the back. Yeah, there's, I believe, a block in the back. I'm not sure. Where are they spotting the ball?
Sounds like the student section over there didn't agree with the call too much.
They'll spot the ball at the 35. It should be a 36-yard line.
And
so good field position. 48 seconds to go, and Conneaut with a first down and 10 at the Rocket 36. Doubles left side now for Conneaut. Looking to throw, looking over the middle, going to go deep. Got a man all by himself, and he drops it. Ford was down the left side, and we missed coverage on that, but the pass was a little bit behind him. So it'll bring up a second down. Oh, that one took a year off my life.
But only about 5 seconds off the clock.
Yeah,
so,
unfortunately.
Yeah, they still got a lot of time left here, but they're almost going to have to pass some more with only 43 seconds left.
No timeouts left. Doubles both side, doubles right side for Conneaut. Second down and 10. Snaps. Going to go deep again.
Sellen's got an eye on that one, but he is right over his head. He can't come down with it.
Good coverage by Sellen. He was into the end zone of Titusville. Sellen ran with him all the way, so he had good coverage.
Yeah,
third down coming.
Now that they've had to throw a couple times, no offense to them, but I can see why they run the ball. I mean, they do a really nice job of it, and
they have a good power running game.
Yeah, and
they were relying on that.
Yeah.
Double wing, single left. Wing in motion. On the counter, it goes to Ford. Ford straight up the middle, and he breaks one tackle, and he is driving for the end zone. That's a powerful run down inside the Rocket 10. They'll have to hurry up and line up.
They'll get a stoppage in time to move the chains, but
28 seconds on the clock. Under center, and they spike the ball and stop the clock, and we have a flag down on the near side. Not sure what the call is going to be. There
might be a false start.
That's what I would think. They're moving. Connie's moving back quite a ways. It's false start, 5 yards, both sides. Now, if both officials threw the flag, Steve, do we get 10 yards? What chapter is that in your book?
Yeah, a nice, well-designed play and caught Titusville off guard with that run.
Man in motion to the right, looking down the middle, over the middle, pass is overthrown.
Good penetration there by the defensive line. Coy Campbell pushing that line back.
Down to 8.8, and they need to hold it here. Now it's going to be that power run up the middle, I bet.
Second down and 13.
If it is a power run, it's your last-ditch effort.
Yeah, well.
They've done well with it.
They've done well, and
on the snap, looking across the left side, they're going to loft it into the end zone. Way overthrown. And that'll put
we'll have one more chance.
One more attempt, 4.5 seconds.
I mean, your running game has done well all night. You know, you've broken some big runs.
Well, you got the clock against you right now.
Yeah, but you got one last chance here.
Yeah, you got one chance now. Do you throw it or do you go with your bread and butter?
I would say their power run game has done well for them so far this first half.
They got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Third down, 13. We're going to throw, looking over the middle, throwing for the end zone, and it is knocked down nicely by Titusville.
Was that Selling again?
No,
that was Ross. Yeah.
As time runs out. Well, it's a crazy half of play.
And we've had a lot of crazy halves of play in this.
Conneaut played very well. They go into halftime, though, tied 7-7. So we'll be back with halftime activities right after these messages.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch, pinch. We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
Don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea? We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy wild game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. When their networks get busy, calling and texting wins, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
And welcome back to the Larry's Auto Service Edward Jones halftime show. We'll bring you the sights and sounds of the Titusville High School Marching Band here from Conneaut High School.
One of the best known uses, though, was to help turn comedian Will Ferrell into an unconventional race car driver named Ricky Bobby in Talladega Nights. Shake and bake, baby. Here is the Rolling Stones, Paint It Black.
1, 2, ready, play.
The band finishes their performance tonight with a hard-hitting classic from the legendary Australian band AC/DC. You might recall it from Deadpool 2, Super Mario Brothers, and Battleship. We put our drumline front and center for their feature. Senior Jenna Crocker showcases the signature lick that made every kid in the 90s want to learn to play the xylophone. Prepare to be thunderstruck.
One, two, turn, 2, 3, 4.
That's the Titusville High School Marching Band performing loud on the set here at halftime. Tied up 7-7 here from Linesville. Our halftime coverage continues right after this. This is the Larry's Auto Service Edward Jones halftime show.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go and be that nurse or medical worker and have a real impact on lives, or whether you want to go and help that business improve its bottom line, this is the place, and now is your time to go with confidence, to go with skill, to go succeed. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville.
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
And welcome back to the Larry's Auto Service Edward Jones halftime show here from Conneaut. Well, we'll get everybody's thoughts here.
Well, first of all, I would say the big thing that surprises me is the domination of Conneaut at the line of scrimmage. They're ripping big holes in our line, and they're getting big yardage. I would hate to guess what the yardage might be right now at halftime, but I would say they've more than doubled us, but we're still tied at 7, so
if
we're still in a ball game.
If it wasn't for that scoop and score, Titusville would be in a world of hurt right now.
Yeah, because that stopped another drive.
Yeah.
And they were moving the ball well at that time.
They were moving the ball well, yeah.
I will give them credit. The last 3-4 possessions of Conneaut, the boys stepped up a bit.
They buckled down when they needed to.
Yeah. Pat?
Yeah. They need to buckle down, though. 2 or 3, they've buckled down 2 or 3 plays and then let one go. So I think that's got to be a big thing for them, is to play that consistency each time. Buckle down, hold it, capitalize on some of the mistakes that have been made. The scoop and score was nice to start out, but they haven't really capitalized on those other opportunities.
Can't get things going offensively, and we need to get that going. But if we do, we'll find out, because we get the kickoff. And I think this first possession can be very critical to what we do in the second half.
Hey, speaking of mistakes, Pat, you regret wearing the shorts yet? Or are you okay?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I have my shirt up there, too.
I got an extra coat up here if you need it.
I have one up there. I did bring that.
You didn't run any geese down there, did you?
No, but there's a few coming by in range.
I did see them. I was going to mention that to you, but things weren't going too well for the humor.
Well, and I wasn't prepared for the speed with which Conneaut's offense. They were coming out here, and not just the speed of their players during the play, but coming up to the line of scrimmage quickly, getting the play from the sideline and going. I was just shocked.
Well, I was surprised at the actual speed, the strength of Ford, number 4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They've been quick through the hole, but they're strong runners, as well as number 30, Chance Meter, their fullback. Both those boys have done well up and down the course or the field. So
and Titusville's offensive line has done a decent job, but the backers for Conneaut have come up and done a really nice job pursuing quickly and making good tackles.
You may see us, I don't know, Pat, they might see us open it up a little bit with those, as Joe just alluded to. Their defensive backs are coming up tight. They're playing almost 10 in the box. It's not quite that bad, but you may see us start to throw the ball a little bit.
Yeah, I think that could keep them a little more honest and out of the box if we start throwing a few.
Yeah.
I think conditioning is going to come into a play here too.
Well, we're sick.
I think we're going to, as teams are sick and things are going, as you guys are pointing the geese out going through.
They're staying away.
But I think that if you want to move the defensive backs out of the box, you got to throw a few times. We do have a better passing game than they do.
Yeah.
I think, based upon what I've seen so far. So we may see Taos come out and throw a few times to loosen it up. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see what Coach decides to do.
See what his plan is when he comes out and what they've decided after looking at all the film and, talking to the other coaches in the press box too. Well, what they've been able to see.
Our halftime sponsors are Larry's Auto Service and Edward Jones. So, Bob at Larry's is always fixing things. Pat, what's one thing you want to see them fix in the second half?
One thing, special teams. That snap over the head, that they cannot have those mistakes.
And when they don't snap it over their head, the snap is a real looping lollipop that takes a long time to get there too.
They need to get that worked up.
All right, Edward Jones, stocks up and down. Who are you betting on here in the second half?
Titusville.
Okay.
Why would you ask me that?
Just checking, Jim.
I think would be fired. I think our contract would call for that, wouldn't it?
No, I think Titusville's playing well enough now that they can win this ball game.
Yeah.
They've learned how to shut that run down a little bit. I still go back to what Joe said, and I was reminded talking to one of the parents here at halftime. We got some boys out there sick. That could play into this, and maybe has already played into this. I don't know, because I don't know which one of those young men have, whether it's a flu bug or whatever it might be. So that could have effect on us and how well we're playing. But we've got to shut them down. I think this next possession we have is going to be very important.
Yeah.
No, that was great. That was wonderful. I don't think we need to do that again. That was one take, one and done.
Oh, okay. Go have another slice of pizza then?
Yeah, that's right. We'll do that.
We'll have to get a camera on our producer sometime when the three of us just shut up and he doesn't know what to say.
He was doing such a nice job of leading in with those sponsors. Those great
and then cuts me off when, usually he's cutting in the sponsors and, he cuts us off. And
by the way, right after the game, Athletic Director Craig Mellenbach is going to join us for a 2-hour post-game show. We're looking forward to that. So he's got a lot to talk about.
Well, I don't know if he'll be able to after all the pizza he's eaten.
That's right. All right, that's going to wrap up our halftime show here. We want to thank Larry's Auto Service and Edward Jones, Mike and Ken at Edward Jones. Second half coming up.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is your hometown source for quality equipment and exceptional service. Now an authorized steel dealer, Poppy's is everything from saws and mowers to diggers and more. Planning an event? We've got tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, firewood, or propane. Whether you're building, landscaping, or just tackling a weekend project, Poppy has you covered. Stop by Poppy's on the Tionesta Road in Pleasantville, or call today and let's get your next project or party started.
For over 30 years, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating has taken pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. Our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. And with the J. Gill Service membership, you can take advantage of additional benefits like filter replacements and priority service scheduling. Plus, members get 10% off future projects. Call today to get a free estimate or ask about financing options. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online at jgillplumbingheating.com.
And welcome back. Second half action just moments away. Our coverage of Rocket Sports this fall season is made possible by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppy's, by Armstrong, by J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Fat Chad's Brewery, by New Directions Community Credit Union, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Marsh Home Center, by Ben Leach for Magisterial District Judge, by Edward Jones, Let's Find Your Rich, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. I want to thank Lori and the crew for supplying us with some Corky's Pizza and some goodies on these away games. It's a chance for us to have a little piece of home on the road. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we do, especially at halftime when you can go get a little bit of chocolate and perk yourself back up. Great cookies.
That's a tough ride with that in the back seat, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I was surprised it all came in whole.
I am too.
Did you check it, Pat? I mean, was there a slice missing?
I didn't notice. Let's just say that. I didn't inspect, but I did notice.
By the way, the wireless mic tonight presented by our good friends at Titusville Dairy Products Company and by Missy's Arcade. So big thanks to them for sponsoring the wireless mic tonight, and of course all our sponsors.
I don't know whether our sponsors for the wireless mic have made any comments about the way our man dresses, but we'll just have to check and see our mail when it comes in.
Well, you know, my eyes are up here, gentlemen. You don't have to be looking down.
We're so used to something bright in our eyes when we got here, pal. We just need something.
Well, lots of things to look at. You guys seem to be watching the geese. I can remember being here for other games, and I remember like a middle school game or something. We were here, and it's like, guys, they're just geese. Quit looking up at all the geese flying over.
Hey, tell Richard Sayer to stop laughing.
And now you got all us old guys up here looking at geese.
Hey, Pat, real quick, Richard's right next to you with the camera. Just grab him and ask him how folks can get a recap of tonight's game.
How can people get a recap of tonight's game?
Well, if you go into the stream TV, there's usually you can watch the whole thing again.
Yeah, you can, but no, honestly, Richard does a great job with.
or you can look at Titusville News Journal tomorrow, maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight. Okay. Titusville News Journal.
I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you never know what Luke's going to send me to do, who he's going to put on the spot. You can thank him later, though.
Tell him just to stop looking at the geese.
Thanks.
Well, we're about ready to get the second half underway. Both teams at the sideline. Conneaut will kick off to Titusville, and we'll just see whether or not the Rockets can get some things going, see what the corrections might have been made at halftime. So, as I've always watched, like Penn State, one of the things I've always been admiring in Penn State with is their halftime adjustments.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that Titusville will do the same thing here this evening, because Franklin always comes out with some adjustments and the kids play better. And we need to make some here at halftime to try to shut down this running game a bit.
Well, and you know that they're good coaches, and so that's what good coaches do. So I would fully expect some adjustments be made.
And they're high school kids, and it's one of life's things is making adjustments to tough situations.
Yep.
It's one of the reasons we play sports, I think.
Yeah.
That I'm an idealist in that respect, and I'm glad that the kids are out there battling away and making the adjustments.
Yep.
And it is always interesting remembering that these are kids, and you never know what they're going to do, what's going to come out. That situational awareness, like that, the start of the game, to pick that ball up and not just dive on it.
Yep.
His teammates.
Blake Ross will be standing back at about the 5. Hartshorn on the right side at about the 10, 15-yard line with O'Neill on the far left side. None of the kickoffs have gone very deep for either team. Titusville has repeatedly kicked short, but we'll see what Street decides to do or has been told to do. Nick Street, the kicker. And the kick's going to go down the middle. It's going to be taken at about the 20-yard line. Coming up across out the middle. Breaks the tackle out to about the 45, now the 50. That's a good return.
The kids like when, I think that was Jaden Wells, and they like when he gets the ball because he does not mess around. He goes north and south, and he goes as hard as he can.
Yeah, and that was a good return by him.
He does the same thing on defense. He goes as hard as he can.
So Titusville will have a first down and 10 in midfield. So Very
Good
nice
field
return.
position.
Return of about 30 yards that time, 25 yards. Titusville now will bring 2 to the right. Ackerman and Reynolds. Harshon is in the wing left. Harshon in motion. Quick pass to the outside to Harshon. Turns upfield out across the 50, the 45, the 40. Knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds.
There's the flag.
Yep.
It was a late hit at the 45 of 47-yard line of Conneaut. I could hear that bench being moved. Pat was right there.
I thought you were going to catch him, Pat.
I got out of the way a little bit on that one.
And I was a little bit worried. Reynolds, he's got to be careful. He almost had a little bit of a block in the back there. So when that flag flew, I was a little bit nervous. But
that's going to be a 15-yarder, I believe. It's at the 42-yard line. That's where the flag was thrown. So that should be an advantage for us now if we can take advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ball is taken down to the 22-yard line. That's almost a 20-yard penalty. It's thrown at the 42. It's at the 22. Well, anyway, first down and 10, Titusville at the 22 of Conneaut. Reynolds wide right. Ackerman wide also. O'Neill straight up the middle, drives. Good block.
Yeah, big hole.
Good open.
Big opening. It's getting a little bit chippy out there.
Yeah.
Be a second down and
Tanner Clifford led through there, and the Conneaut's backers didn't do as good a job of filling up that hole there. I don't know if they're a little tired or
just they got to protect that outside too.
Yeah.
You know, Titusville came running outside and had a pretty big gain on that.
Titusville now will put trips to the right, excuse me. In motion now is O'Neill. Quick pass to the right side. It goes to Reynolds, and he's going to be hit and stopped immediately. Well read
and nice tackle. He put his shoulder pad right in and drove through.
Yep.
Braden Feeney was on the tackle for Conneaut.
I think I'd like to see a quick slant here. Get these backers over pursuing and see if you can't get a quick slant in.
Ackerman on the right, Reynolds on the left. O'Neill in the backfield. Ball's getting off to O'Neill's, driven straight ahead. And I believe he's inside the 10 or close to it. Should be a first down. And we're getting a little bit of a charge off the line.
Yep.
O'Neill's getting up slowly.
Gonna have to have a talk with number 74. He missed his block there.
Well, I'll have to give his dad a call.
Yeah.
What's that kid's name? Oh, Joe Roddy.
Sounds familiar.
O'Neill is down out at the 10-yard line, so we'll wait and see what
teammates are saying. He got poked in the eye. They're kind of upset about it. So
maybe some of it. It's not artificial, so it can't be the tires. He's up and walking off under his own power. It'll be first down and 10. Titusville at the 10, just short of the 10, so it'll be a first and 10. We can get a first down. Where are we marked there, Pat?
I'm sorry, you cut there.
Where are we marked?
We are marked about just over the 10. Yeah, I mean, it's 10 and a half.
Yeah, basically first and goal.
Basically, I mean, if get a first down, you're with inches.
Jaden Wells in the ball game for Titusville. He gets the ball. He drives straight ahead. Still driving. See where there's mark.
Yeah, not much
I thought
there.
he got more than that.
Thought he had about another yard than that, but
I did too.
And Weston Wakefield will sub in for him.
Wakefield is a sophomore.
And Knapp comes in as well at tight end.
Titusville now with a second down and 10. We'll put Ackerman wide right. Reynolds in slot right. Harshon on the wing. Sellen rolls out. Goes to his left, wants to throw in short, and the ball is, I believe, incomplete. Did he catch it?
Yeah.
He did catch it. Ackerman did catch it down at the 2.
Oh, we have it on a monitor here at the 2-yard line. I better pay attention to the monitor or I'll get fired.
I think it's pretty hard to get fired from this crew.
If we haven't been yet.
I know, if we haven't been yet.
Into the ball.
I never thought I'd say I can't wait for Steve to be back.
What, for him just to join in with us?
Oh, well, that's true,
Continue to abuse you?
Yeah.
3rd down and 1 for Titusville at the 2. Jaden Wells in the backfield now for Titusville. We'll send Reynolds wide left, Ackerman very wide right. On the snap, it goes to Wells, drives straight through. I believe he's in for the score. We're waiting for...
Somebody lost the helmet.
Now we get the signal. Touchdown, Titusville. So Titusville did a good job in this opening drive with the help of a 15-yard penalty. But they come out fired up, ready to play the second half and go on top 13-7.
That's, them coming out prepared. I think they showed a lot coming out in the second half of, being ready to go and, wasn't error-free, but they did pretty good football right there, driving it down.
And I like that there were some runs to the outside, but they're starting to assert their dominance on the inside, running right behind tackle.
Kick is up, and the kick looks good. It is. Titusville 14, Conneaut 7. Now the question will be, can we shut down this powerful offense that we saw in the first half? And I would say the way we come out this half, maybe we're going to be able to do this.
That power offense that they were running, that Titusville's really got to, just step up in there and not let them turn. They showed they could do it at the end of the second half. Be nice to see it get started here right in the beginning.
Yeah, we got to get it shut down.
And we'll see what personnel they put in. It seemed like Tanner Clifford came in. He's been playing almost exclusively offensive line, but when he was in there on defense, it seemed like that defensive line played a lot better. So we'll see what personnel goes in on defense.
So Titusville will be kicking off. Standing back for Conneaut will be Ford. Again, numbers are hard to see with the military uniforms on. Camo shirts. It looks like it's going to be Ford and 15 on Durko. So, but we'll see as we get set to kick off. Titusville has traditionally kicked up short this entire early season. 14-7 Titusville as we get underway here in the third. This will be Conneaut's first possession. The kick is going to go down the middle. It's going to hit at the 20. Picked up at the 20. Try to get to the outside. That'll be Ford. And he gets a block to the outside, up the field. He's across the 30 and out to about the 35. That was a good return. He ran about 100
The yardage he ran on that.
Yeah.
I mean, for him coming up this side.
Well, and Pat, who was that almost had him? Was that Ross?
Yes.
I mean, he had him in his hands, and he just couldn't make that tackle.
So it's good possession for Conneaut on the kickoff. They'll have it out to 35. As I said, he ran, like you said, Pat.
I mean, he had him at the 18 and just couldn't get him. And
I think he even looked up for a moment to see if anybody was going to tackle him before he grabbed the ball.
Yeah. All set to go. Under center. Ball's given off to the first man through. He gets a big hole. He's out to the 40. And they'll bring up a second down. And about 5. Second down and 6, we'll call it. Ball's at the Titusville or the Conneaut 39. Conneaut now will send Welchek to the left. They go to a double wing. Under center, Stone. Gives it off to the first man through. Cuts upfield, and that will be Chase again. Or Chance Meter, excuse me. He'll have enough for the first down. So they go back to their power offense. They get it inside the 45 to the 46-yard line of Conneaut. They're strong up front.
They sure are.
I was a bit, didn't expect that to be that strong. First down and 10 for Conneaut at their own 46. Double wing in motion is Ford. It's going to be option. Ford out to the outside. Nice job
tackle
by Hearthstone.
There you go. Nice tackle. Grabbed him right by the waist and took him down.
That young man is fast, too, getting outside.
Yeah. And a nice job, again, by Coy Campbell of going to the quarterback, making him make that pitch, making him make a decision.
Pick up a 1 on the play.
And trusting that the people behind him will make that play.
Yeah. He's a strong kid. Got him listed as a junior. He's 5'11", 181. He's quick. Does a good job. Wide left now will be Chance Meter. They have a man in the slot left. I believe it's Feeney. Ball's pitched back to the tailback. Ford comes to the outside. They got a good block to the outside. Cost the 40, 35.
Yeah, there's going to be a hold.
Block in the back.
Yeah, and I know he sold it, but Sawyer Wolfkill did a really nice job of ripping away to show that he was being held. And I think that's going to be a hold right here on the outside. Not 12 there, but Sawyer Wolfkill right here.
Oh, that's the other
That's the wrong play. Yeah, but Sawyer Wolfkill on this side, he was being held.
The officials now are going to talk about this. Get the football now. They're going to move it back. I believe 10. And we back to the 45-yard line of Conneaut. It'll be second down and 11 for Conneaut. So Titusville needs to take advantage of this.
This is where they need to play strong, and they got that chance to get that big play back. So
Ford comes to the left, wide. Well checked wide to the right. Double wing in motion. Ball's given off straight ahead to Meter. He's met and drives straight ahead. Good driving.
Yep. That Knapp did a nice job of wrapping him up, but he had so much momentum he was able to move him back and get 3 or 4 yards.
No, he's not a big boy. They get him at 5'7", 160. I'm talking about Chance Meter, but he's got a good leg drive.
Yeah.
Wonder how many of these kids are wrestlers.
Why don't you go down and ask him?
No, I'm afraid he might say yes and show me.
Take food with you. He'll be good.
Well, check wide to the right, double wing. Man in the wing in motion. Giving off on the counter to Ford. Ford out across the 50. He's down around the 20, 10, 5. It'll be a touchdown. And there's a flag. A late flag. I don't know. It might be on Titusville.
That's going to be on Titusville.
That was a heck of a power play on the counter right up the middle and off the right side of their offensive line for the touchdown.
Well, and I'm surprised at his speed. I mean, we got some of our faster guys out there, and they couldn't catch him.
He has good speed.
He had a good momentum going through there.
He's a strong runner, too. Yeah, we're going to have to watch him again next year. So the touchdown will count. The flag is against Titusville. And that will be penalized at the kickoff, I'm guessing. 14-13 now. Titusville up by 1 with the extra point coming. Street will be doing the honors for Conneaut. .556 into the third. Kick is up and the kick is good. We're tied at 14 here in the third quarter. That was a big play. Now we'll see what the penalty is going to be. As Pat said, they're a little chippy down there. You begin to see it working its way out, aren't you, Pat?
Yeah, I mean, the officials talked about it in the beginning, and it's really kind of showing right now. I mean, we've seen a lot of things that haven't been called. You know, Titusville complaining about a poke in the eye. A lot of little things that you notice. A lot of kids talking back and forth, running their mouths, and
nothing good comes from that.
Nope. Ends up, you get worse position on a kickoff.
So we'll see where they spot the kickoff, and They'll move it up close to midfield, I would imagine. That's one of those things strategically. The kickoff's going to be moved up. We're going to say 15, but we'll wait and see where they spot it. Because you're going to be almost already on the Titusville side of the field, would you go for an onside and put this game away? We're going to have to line up for our front line on the kickoff at the 35. So the worst that can come out of it is Titusville get the ball down around the 20 or so on a short kick. They'll be kicking off from the Titusville 45-yard line.
Wow.
It'll be interesting to see what their coaching staff decides to do.
Yeah.
Street is the kicker. He's in the same level of kicking as Titusville's Chatham.
Hey, be ready! Hey, be ready!
All teed up, set to go. Let's see what's going to happen here. It is an onside kick, and it does not go to 10.
Doesn't go long enough, yeah.
Yeah, it only went about 8 yards, so Titusville will take over there, but they did try the onside kick. Totally understand going for it.
Going for it, you know.
Just got to get to 10 yards.
You got to get to 10 yards, but you also need to teach your front line not to go over. You know, if it doesn't come, don't get near that ball.
Right.
Because we had one person up within distance to be pushed into the ball.
Titusville now will have a first down and 10 at their own 38. We're tied at 14. Doubles right side for Titusville. Triples right side for Titusville. O'Neill in the backfield along with Sellen. Quick pass out to Harshon. Harshon's going to get hit and brought down almost immediately. He'll pick up a couple yards maybe.
Yeah, I'd like to see them push the ball down the field a little bit. The little swing passes aren't.
They're not getting big yardage.
They're not getting enough yardage, yeah. And, you know, these backers and defensive backs are coming up quick. You almost, again, like I said before, you know, like a tight end fire or something. Get something just beyond those linebackers and get it over the top.
Singles each side for the Rockets. Wing left. Ball goes to O'Neill. O'Neill drives ahead, but they close it up very quickly. He'll come out to about the 40. It'll be a third down play for Titusville. Titusville, a lot of subs. We did mention Titusville was having a problem with some type of a bug. We don't know what it was. Nobody's told us, but we just know from the parents that some of these kids have been sick today. Luke, we've reminded us about Sagertown yesterday in the soccer, same problem. So this may have an effect right now on the Rockets. Triples left for Titusville. Getting a lot of kids in the game. Young freshman at quarterback rolling to his right. Downfield, Zackerman. Passes almost complete. Broken up nicely by Ford.
Didn't quite lead him enough there. I think he had him open, but he just threw it behind him a little bit and right towards the defensive back.
I thought he'd be going to Ackerman.
He went to 16.
That would be, I don't have a 16.
Jacob Ross? No, that's 18.
I don't have a 16 in our program.
There's just a little bit behind him.
Fourth down, Titusville will have to kick it away. Hartshorn standing back at his 30, get it away from about the 33. Ford standing back to receive. Nice punt. It's going to come down and hit at the 30-yard line, roll out of bounds at about the 27 of Conneaut. No return.
Yeah, that might be Chase Harrison.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's
Harrison?
Right. Chase Harrison, yeah. Who's played really well in the JV games.
Cease Harrison.
Chase.
Jake.
Chase.
Oh.
Like I'm going to run after you and chase you.
No, you're not. I'm not
we want to see that.
Yeah. Do you guys ever see Tim Conway run?
Dorf?
That's me. First down. Wings on both sides. Wing in motion. Ball's given off on the count of the same play they scored on. And that's Bernardi, and he's going to, or Ford, excuse me. He's going to be out to the 40, pick up a 12. Didn't stop me the first time. We'll try her again.
Yeah, until you stop it.
Pat, do you think they're having trouble figuring out who's got the ball? They got like 4 guys back there in the backfield, and any one of them could have the ball.
Right. I'm assuming that's has to have something to do with it.
Might be the camouflage shirts.
Yeah, maybe.
First down and 10 at their own 40 will be the Eagles. Ball's getting off the first man straight ahead, pick up about 3. Second down and maybe 8. They spot. Yeah, we are seeing a lot more subbing tonight than we have seen in previous games.
Yeah.
And I'm mentioning that again about the sickness, running people in and out. Second down and 8, 3:17 to go in the third. We're tied at 14. Stoner 1 to center. Straight ahead charge and breaks 1 tackle inside the 45 to about the 48-yard line. Bring up a third down for Conneaut.
And they're getting themselves in manageable down and distance. They're, even when they're not really pushing too hard, they're still getting 3-4 yards, and third down and 2. It's hard to stop that.
Well, it's just power of football. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. You do that 3 times and throw in 1 4-yarder, you got your 10, and you just keep driving ahead.
And every once in a while, break 1 loose.
Doubles both sides now for the Eagles. Put forward in motion. The ball's given off to second man through, and that will be Mason. Chance Meter. Jeez. Haven't got his name right all night. Be enough for a first down out midfield. First down and 10. With 2:15 to go here in the third. Again, tied at 14. Single to the right. 3 in the backfield. Ball's given off to the first man coming across, and he's going to be hit and stopped. That'll be Feeney, I believe.
Nice job by Dalton Knapp there, and Jaron Vroman both coming in crashing, hitting that hole really quickly right there.
Second down and 10.
Dalton had the initial one, and then Jaron drove him backwards.
This time they will send Welchek again to the right, double wing. Man in motion, giving it across on the counter again. This time Ford gets nowhere.
Coy Campbell and I can't tell who the other one is on that. Jaron Vroman again. Well, now here again, like Pat said, though, 2 really good downs here by the defense.
Third down and 10.
You need to do it again.
2 more times.
Yeah.
Third down and 10. 1 minute left here in the third. See if we can get a stop here now. I don't think they'll consider themselves in 4-down territory. Depends on what they get on this play, I would think.
Yeah.
Double wing. In motion's Feeney. Look for a pass down over the middle. And, almost a nice catch.
Yep.
In and out of the hands of the receiver. That would be pass scores. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Now what will the coach do? They can bring a punt team in, it looks like.
He's bringing the punt.
This is the first punt for them, I think, in the game.
No, I think they're going to. No, I bet they do a hard count here, try and draw them off.
Well, it won't do them much good. It's 4th and 10.
I know, but get them down 5. That gets you inside this side of the 50.
Good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is nice punt. Drives Hartshorn back to the 10. He fumbles the ball, picks it up, and he's going to be dropped inside the 5, it looks like. Wow. That was a good punt.
That was a really nice punt.
And I see when they bring it out where they spot it.
They
close
spot
to the 10.
Right at the 10.
That was a good 50-yard punt.
Kid got a good boot on it.
Well, we'll see
I think that was his first punt for for tonight?
I think the first punt of the night. Yeah.
I think so.
I mean,
see what Titusville could do now from their own 10-yard line. They got doubles to the right side, and Ackerman and Reynolds.
There's a pole in my way.
Yeah, there's a pole in my way. O'Neill straight ahead. Pick up about 4, I think.
And now the whistles blow. Kids are getting up out of the pile, and the whistles still haven't blown.
He was sitting on the ground for 5 seconds before they blew the whistle.
I mean, kids are up out of the pile, and they've known to stop.
Conneaut was saying they had the ball, but
Titus was going to not play another play with the clock running down at the end of the third. I didn't see the pole, as you mentioned, was in my way, so I don't know what happened in that play. Get a chance to look at it in replay. Third quarter comes to an end. We're tied at 14. Titusville with the ball. Going to be a short fourth quarter, and whoever can contain it is going to win it.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom, ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding behind Giant Eagle in Titusville.
High school marching band performing the Hay Song here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play. Always exciting when you actually take the whole experience in of a Friday night. You got the game, you got the band, you got the cheerleaders, you got the fans. Where else would you want to be?
I don't have an answer for that, Joe.
I mean, here,
a little
but
bonfire
like
next to the field.
Up in a press box? I don't know.
This is great.
Well, it is where we like to be on Friday nights. It's an opportunity to watch high school kids play. I thought Titusville has made the adjustments in the second half. They gave up that one big play, that counter that Conneaut runs so well.
Yep.
So we get the fourth quarter underway. It's second down for Titusville.
The ref is having a little talk with the couple of the captains.
Well, there's been a lot of talking back and forth, and I've noticed the kids talking to the officials, and I think he's trying to get everybody to settle down.
Yeah. Coming out of half, Coach Reynolds was talking to him as well. So
that after the play stuff doesn't do anybody any good, and keep your mouthpieces in and keep your mouth shut.
Now that they got the warning, they'll probably see more flags if it continues.
Yeah.
Doubles to the left now for Titusville. Second down. Man in motion. Ball's given off to the motion man. Hartson turns it upfield. He's got the first down, knocked out of bounds at about the 30.
He almost ran into that bench again.
Hey, he likes those benches, doesn't he?
Ball's going to be spotted somewhere around the 27 or so, but it'll be enough for the first down.
Luckily, that first time he hit the bench, he kind of hit right at the base of his helmet on it.
He's had a good ball game. Harson's played well tonight.
Looks like Ackerman's sitting down on the ground holding his ankle a little bit. So
yeah, I saw him hobble
hopefully
off.
He's okay.
Titusville now with wideouts on each side.
A little hard count here.
Ball's turned over to O'Neill, breaks to the outside, across the 32-yard line.
Good break of that, breaking that first tackle. Didn't let that first guy bring him down. I like to see that.
Patiently waiting for that hole to develop, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he went right up onto his lineman and kind of gave them a push.
Yeah.
One of the problems you have, and I think we go back last year and even watch Jackson, once you make a reputation of yourself, people gun on you. O'Neill had some good ball games this year. He played well last year. People are watching for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, don't let one guy beat you, and O'Neill's a guy that can hurt you. Speaking of O'Neill, he comes wide to the left. Titusville two wide to the right. O'Neill now in motion. Conneaut gets the ball, cuts upfield. Nice read out across the 35. Not quite enough. Well, it depends where they spot. Spotted right at the 35. They got to get to the 36. They're about a yard short. 3rd down and 1. That was a nice cut by O'Neill.
That was a really nice play.
Titusville seems to be clicking quite well together right now. They seem to, everything seems to be coming. Those 4 or 5 yard plays.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't hurry up and do their push play there.
Ball straight up the
Look
middle.
at that, nice. Really good push these last couple plays. That inside of that line, getting pushed 3, 4, 5 yards down the field.
You know what? That quick little push play didn't work real good.
Yeah.
These are running, 3 to 5 yards each time. Those are perfect. You don't need to do anything more than that.
Well, and like we said, and then eventually you'll find a hole and break one loose.
1st down and 10 Titusville. Now it's at their own 40. Nice long drive. 10 minutes and 5 seconds would be nice.
Yeah.
Culpepper wide to the right. We have a man in the slot right. In motion is Hartshorn, and we have a timeout Titusville. Something coach didn't like in terms of the setup, so Reynolds.
I don't know if he was worried about we don't have play clocks here on these scoreboards, but I think that took a little longer than he wanted to get in.
I ran into the Hartshorns after the first week of the first game, and boy, he had that look, like determination, like, hey, we're going to get things fixed. We're going to be working hard. And Joe, we've talked about it.
Yeah.
These guys have really, the last several weeks, have just put in the effort.
Yeah, these kids are not giving up on each other. They are still together. They're still a unit. They're still practicing hard, and I think they'll come out of it just fine.
I'll keep my mouth shut for a little
Weston
bit,
Wakefield.
and I'll kind of mention what I think's going on later.
Weston Westfield is in at the tailback position. Doubles to the right for Titusville, wing left. Waiting for them to mark the ball. They just did. First
Tyler Tenney a little annoyed. They're making him wait.
Titusville rolling to the right, looking downfield, passes incomplete. Thrown out to about the 45-yard line. Sellon rolled wide to his right.
Tried to find Hartshorn, and I think he felt like he got held or something. We got the freshman coming in again. They got to play on the last series, so they're coming in here. Hunter Martin at quarterback. Dalton Knapp. Chase Harrison, the sophomore, I think, is lined up in the slot there.
Martin rolling to his right. Still rolling. Goes downfield, got a man, and it's complete.
It's complete.
Nice.
Nice catch out there by Reynolds.
He had to fight for that one, too. That defender made a nice play, but...
That was a nice pass by Martin.
Yeah, it was.
Brings up a first down for Titusville. They're inside the 45 now. It's about the 43 of...
He has to come back to the ball, and the defender almost got a hand on it, but Reynolds, strong young man, came down with it. Nice job.
That's the other thing I've liked watching this year. Somebody might struggle in a game, and they're coming back that next week.
Yep.
Culpepper goes wide left. Reynolds comes wide. Culpepper goes wide right. Reynolds wide left. Ball's given off to O'Neill. Drives straight ahead. Tries to spin away, but can't do it. Caught by the ankle. No gain, maybe a loss of one on the play.
Yeah, just didn't get the push they've been getting on that offensive line.
Ackerman into the ball game, brings up a second down. That was called second down and 10. 8:49 left in the ball game. We're tied at 14.
It's a nice slow drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be a field goal ball game. Doubles left for Titusville. Wing right, wing in motion. Hartshorn, he gets the ball. Comes to the wide to the outside, and it's going to be met on the outside. He's going to lose about 4-5.
I hate to say it, but I think sloppy blocking on the outside there.
Yeah, they didn't catch anybody on the outside that time.
Didn't seem to get them hooked.
Nope. O'Neal just threw a shoulder, and that's about all he did on his man.
Dalton Knapp into the ball game now for Titusville with a 3rd down and 12. They're at the 44 of Conneaut. Ackerman wide to the right. Reynolds slot right. Hartshorn in moving to his right. Here comes the pass to the left.
Oh, he's open.
Deep. He's wide open.
He made an adjustment. Nice job.
Wow.
Down to the 10-yard line.
If you see that, Sellen actually gave him a little hand motion. There was nobody behind him. He was going to the sideline, and he told him to go deeper. He turned and made a move, and he was wide open. Look right here. He gives a little pump, tells him to go deeper, and he had time. A really nice throw to Dalton Knapp. Nice play by Titusville there.
Ackerman comes to the right. Reynolds to the left. Sellen with the ball. Gives it off to O'Neal, driving straight ahead. And we have a flag. Not sure what the flag was. Might be a hold.
I think it was a face mask.
Jaden's calling.
I think he's getting a lot of stuff when he's down. I think there's a lot of maybe say unsportsmanlike conduct going on top of him when he's going down.
That is a face mask.
But he got poked in the eye once, and I thought somebody was throwing punches in there earlier. So that's when he came out the first time. He was upset, and I think he just needs to pound the ball in.
And now it's a 1st and goal for Titusville at about the 5. Or they say it's on the 3. 1st and goal on the 3. Yeah. Jaden Wells is in at the tailback position for Titusville.
I don't know what that signal was there.
That was, I think, one official to the other.
Oh, okay.
Put the chain gang down.
Ball goes to Wells, and he's going to be stopped. No gain on the play. 2nd and goal.
He's holding his arm funny. Hope he's all right.
6:40 left to go here. This is a big drive for Titusville. Doubles to the right side for the Rockets. O'Neal back in the game. The ball is kept by Sellen. Rolling to his right, rolling to his right.
Got a man open.
Still rolling, and he throws towards the end zone. Waiting for a signal.
No, he doesn't have it.
I saw one of the Titusville boys raise their hands. Of course, they're not the officials, so. Now they're calling touchdown.
No,
interception.
Calling interception. I have to see that. I could not tell. Of course, I have a telephone pole once again in my way. Take a look at this.
It looks to me like he's got Reynolds open here, but he doesn't hit him. And he strings the play out further. And the ball
cuts right in front of him.
Cuts right in front of him, but boy, is that, I don't know, that's a really iffy call in my opinion.
Yeah,
is he even in bounds at that point?
Well, that's what I was wondering too, but I can't tell from here. Well, it's 1st down and 10 Conneaut. Titusville had an opportunity. That's a big turnover. Conneaut with the ball. Straight
Inside
ahead.
handoff.
Pick up from about 4, I guess, on the play. Out to their own 20. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Ball was intercepted in the end zone, so they brought it out to the 20. 5:40 left to go in the ball game. Conneaut now with the drive. on their own 20. Pitch back to the tailback forward, comes across the left side, and he's going to be brought down about the 22 or 3. Pick up a couple. Looks like Roman over there.
Again, here's the big play. Do it 3 times in a row.
Yep.
So it's big third down and long for Conneaut. Well, we're seeing some young men in this ball game we haven't seen all season. And they're playing well, filling in. Ball's getting straight ahead, and no gain.
Another nice job
throwing. And I don't know who the first people were.
Knapp was in on that, I think.
Knapp,
yep, 32. Yep, nice play by him. He's fired up. His brother comes out to give
celebrate
him a 5.
with him.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing about it is Dalton Knapp's a 9th grader.
Yeah. Yep.
And he's playing well.
Going to be a lot of things to see some of these guys in the future.
Yep.
So Titusville holds him for 3 and out, and will should get the ball back at half decent position. Last time they had a good punt. Get a good snap. Ooh, kick was almost away. And it's going to be short. It's going to bounce backwards and it's picked up at the 40-yard line of.
Boy, that was close to getting blocked.
Yeah, it was.
I was afraid they were going to throw a flag for roughing.
Yeah, I think that was Coy Campbell again, who we mentioned his name a lot, especially on those punts. He's in there a lot.
And we'll see what we can do now. We have the ball, first down and 10 at the 40, so good defensive stance for Titusville.
Yeah. How about a 4-minute long drive, touchdown drive?
That'd be great.
Or a field goal.
And a field goal.
Slow drive in.
Doubles to the left for Titusville, wing right. Wing's in motion. He's giving off to Hartshorn. Cuts up field, and he's going to be brought down. No gain.
I don't know. I don't know about you, Pat, but I think I would have liked to have seen him cut that inside. I know that play's designed to go
out,
but everybody's flowing that way, and it almost looked like if he had cut that up soon, he'd gone the other way, he might have gotten some yards there.
Brings up a second down and 10.
It's hard to tell from his angle, though, and the curve he's running to try and cut it up a little sooner than that would make it really a difficult angle.
2 to the right for Titusville and Ackerman and Reynolds. Ball's given off to O'Neill. Tries to get to the outside, and he's going to get nothing. Driven out of bounds. Be a loss in the play.
That's
now
going to be
flag.
a flag on O'Neill. He pushed the football into the guy's helmet. He's awful fired up tonight.
Well, he's been crowding it all evening in terms of the call. And that just don't need that at this time of the game.
Nope.
No. And it seems like there's been a little extra in the piles, you know.
Yeah, well, I get it, but
you can't react. That's the thing.
You got to
tell
do it
the
on the
official
field.
and be done.
Wow, look at that.
It's back at the Titusville.
They
41.
never. What we always say, they never catch the first one.
Right.
It's the retaliation that they catch. You got to let it go and let your play on the field do the talking.
So it'll be third down and another zip code call.
Oh, it still says 3rd and 10.
Let's go with the scoreboard.
There it is, 29.
They couldn't count that high.
Martin rolling to his right, still going to his right. Here's a push in the back. Hold. He's brought down to 40, and I would assume they'll not take this penalty. And it'll be a punt situation.
And then we have to worry about the snap again.
So that offensive surge didn't go well for Titusville. I mean, the ball's back at the 40. The penalty will be declined, which I would also do. And brings up a 4th down Titusville with a bunch. 4th down and 29, so Titusville's going to kick it away.
Titusville's going to have to use a timeout here because they were not ready to.
Yeah, they
punt.
had a different unit on there for punting they wanted.
I don't know what that.
I don't know what that was about either. I think they were thinking they'd get a new play clock. I don't know.
3 minutes and 15 seconds in a 14-all ball game. Kind of a crazy last 6-7 minutes in the ball game. Titusville had the ball first and goal and ended up with interception, throwing the interception. And then they held Conneaut 3 and out. And then Conneaut's now got them back 4th and 29 by the help of personal foul call against Titusville. Titusville's now sending their offensive unit back out.
No, they're punting.
Oh, no, there it is.
Yeah.
No, it's Hartshorn's back.
Hartshorn's back, yeah.
Yeah, I saw Selling back. I thought, what's going on here? This is always a little bit of a nervous time for Titusville special teams. Ford standing back deep for Conneaut. Pretty good snap.
Good snap.
Good punt, and it's going to take a bounce over the head
good.
of
Nice.
Ford. He's got a good bounce.
He's going to pick it up and run.
And he's going to be brought down by Selling. No, he's not knocked out of bounds. Now he is. We have a flag down. Not sure what this call is going to be. I was trying to watch upfield to see what the blocking is going on, but now the officials have thrown a flag, and it's going to be against Titusville. 15. Titusville kind of losing their composure here at the end of the ball game. Can't afford to do that. Well, I take that back. It's against Conneaut. Sorry, my friends.
Been a hold or a...
I don't know.
It was way outside the play area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
didn't see it
way
at all.
outside. I mean, it was.
Well, I saw blocking going on at one point, and I thought there was going to be a hold, but then it seemed like they let go of it, and now it's first down, and going to be first down at about 20. Back at close to the 15. Now we need a turnover. Little Fumbarooski wouldn't be bad at all right now.
Yeah, that'd be a helpful thing for Titusville. Or an interception.
First down and 10, Conneaut on their own 13. Direct snap to Ford. And he's going to try to break to the outside, but he's not going to get there. Good job out there by
Dalton Knapp again.
Knapp.
A lot better tackling here this second half, don't you think, Pat?
Yeah, they're getting in, they're closing those holes down, and the backers are filling in nicely.
Gain of 2 on the play, second down and 8.
It's given them an opportunity to make a tackle, a form tackle right up on the line, not just trying to grab a hold of him as he's running past.
Double wing for Conneaut, man in motion. Ball's given off in the counter. And nothing there. Maybe pick up of 4 or 5 on the play. See where they spot here. Third down, about 5 or 6. Big third down play now. There was that counter that they have been able to gain so many yards on tonight, but we shut her down in the second half. Roman trying to get his shoe on,
and it just doesn't seem like they care.
No, the official didn't help at all.
Nope.
Pass is going to come up, looking over the middle, and overthrows by Bundle.
Yep. Nice.
Bring up a 4th down now, and they'll have to kick it away again. So our defense is held. We just can't get anything going.
Yeah. Well, we keep shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, we
gotta, be patient. And
how about a blocked punt? We've been close a couple of times.
Wouldn't break my heart. Blocked punt.
It would do me good. He's been so close.
Run the clock down and 30-yard field goal and go home. High snap, good snap. Now they're going to throw the penalty.
Drew the penalty.
He didn't touch the ball. He took the kicker down. very close the last time.
I think he's saying he touched the ball.
If he did, it's not a penalty.
Yeah.
They may pick it up. Let's see what they say.
Yeah.
He didn't wave it off.
Well, his hand may have
yes,
hit
he did.
that
He waved it off.
Waved it off.
We did touch it, so.
Yep. I wondered how it would go that far out of bounds without him touching it.
Well, the nice thing about it, look where we get it.
Yeah.
It was a bad kick, and Titusville has an opportunity now to do just what we said. Gain a few yards, and we get the leg to kick it. I watched them kicking 40 yards at warm-up.
Yeah.
So we'll see. The ball is at the 30-yard line, so we only need about another 10, 15 yards, and we have a shot at it with 1:25 to go in the game. We'll put one to the right and one to the left. Culpepper wide right, Reynolds wide left. Ball's given off to O'Neill. Straight ahead.
Good
cuts to the
blocking
outside.
up front. Don't fumble.
Driving straight ahead.
Good
Good
drive.
run.
Oh, nice drive.
Pick up a 5.
I like to see if there's issues that ref is in there quickly trying to keep things under.
Yeah, but I mean they're letting that go a long time to.
Yeah.
You know.
Second down and about 3. Ball's at the 23, 24-yard line.
Coach is trying to rush him. There's less than a minute left here.
Harstone in motion. Harstone gets it, turns upfield, and he's going to be stopped immediately. We have timeouts. Need to take one here.
Use them. We only have one.
Oh, we only have one.
Get him up on the line and get a play in.
Oh, Sellen's walking off to the side. You got to hurry.
We have to really hurry. 25 seconds. Doubles to the left, right for Titusville. 20 seconds. Straight ahead. O'Neill.
Nice.
O'Neill drives ahead.
Good
He
run.
gets about 5 or 6.
He's going to get the first down, so the clock will stop for a few seconds.
And I would think we take the timeout here.
Yeah, they got it. Titusville needs to calm themselves. They are
really fired up out there.
Yeah.
Mentally lost control.
It's that extracurricular activity that, you know, nobody's seeing.
They're going to run the clock down to about 3, and we're going to try the field goal.
Wow.
Well, good call. The ball is at the 18, 28, 35 yards. Very well within our range.
My concern is on the field goals, he's kicked the ball a lot flatter and he's gotten it blocked. Our front line has to hold that defensive line back and give him a chance to make this.
So Chatham will get a chance to put this game ahead for Titusville in the bag with 6.3 seconds.
The other concern is the snap. We've had issues with that even on field goals. So
it's all going to go well.
You're just setting up the drama for this.
Put the drama in everybody's mind and.
Max Chatham is more than capable of reaching it from here.
Yep.
And like we were saying, if they get the whole, a lot of things can go wrong on a kick.
And there's a telephone pole in my way.
Yeah, telephone pole my way too.
His cord only reaches so far.
I can't stretch it any further.
Do you guys want the wireless mic?
Here's the shot.
I know, it's not the same as looking at it in person, Luke.
I know. Good shot, Joe.
Well, we'll see if Max can get it. Good snap, placement, kick is blocked. Titusville has it in the end zone. I don't know.
No, they're about 2 yards short.
With 2.2.
But we don't get it, do we? Our offense is running out. I'm not sure. Okay, you got me confused here.
No, they're waving it. It's a defensive ball. The Cash's ball.
Wow.
Dang. Not about the 2-3 yard line.
We got way too many guys on the field here.
Yep.
Because the offense thought they had the ball.
Hey, had the opportunity there, just couldn't get it through. Well, maybe they'll fumble it in the end zone, or we tackle them in the end zone for 2.
Yeah, and there's lots of kids running off, getting set up. 1 play left to go. Pass way over.
So we'll go to overtime. The ball game ends tied at 14. What a crazy second half, friends.
Crazy first half, crazy second half.
It was difficult to call the second half for me.
Wow.
I just, and I thought, sure, we'd get that field goal. I didn't expect it to get blocked.
Yeah.
Somebody got through.
Well, and remember that one young man for them is, what, 6'7"?
Yeah.
With a wingspan, I believe he was lined up right in front of the center, so.
Well, they'll have to toss of the coin, and we'll go for high school ball. Is on the 10-yard line. Each team gets an opportunity from the 10. Remember, Titusville and Girard went in overtime, and we lost by 1 because we attempted a 2-point conversion, which I still think was the right call.
Well, and this does have to favor Titusville, depending on the coin flip, because they've been in it already this year.
That could be a part of it. Coach Reynolds talking to the officials coming up and probably getting rules explained and making sure they know what's going on in the overtime. Ended up 14-14. Crazy football game, folks.
It's quite a tale of 2 halves. I mean, it was a crazy first half that went really quick, and a strong first half by Conneaut, but Titusville in the second half has really done a nice job of holding them. Other than one big play, really.
Yeah, they've played well.
Well, let's do this real quick, and we'll be back with overtime.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
Celebrating 30 years at Corky's Pizza in Pleasantville. Corky's Pizza, celebrating 30 years of flavor, family, and fun.
Hey, just a reminder, we've got the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville postgame show coming up. We are in overtime, but as you said, Jim, we just went through this a few weeks ago.
Well, we did at the Girard, 55-54, I think it was the final. I don't think I've ever done a game that's been that many points. But here it's 14 all. The crazy part of this game for me, fellas, is that we had a chance to win it.
All right, let's go down to Pat.
Ready, son? Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Sir. Okay, so whoever wins the toss is a choice of offense or defense. And whoever loses the toss is a choice which side of the field you want to go to. Okay? Now, there's no first downs unless there's roughing calls. Okay? Change possession. Like an interception gets blown dead. We'll go first down from the 10-yard line going in. Any questions? Okay. Visiting captain. Heads. You good? Tails? Tails is his call, okay? I'm going to catch it. Okay, Tails, he's won the toss. You're on defense first. Which side of the field do you want to go to? Defend the scoreboard, so you want to go that way? Defend the school. Oh, the school, so you want to go down that way. Okay, so you guys put your backs that way, you put your backs this way?
Nope, the other way.
Other way, but I don't.
Titus is going to get the ball first?
No, Titusville won the toss, and they are going to go on defense first.
Right. Good choice.
And they are going to switch them. Okay.
And they are going to switch them.
No, the other way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your other
right.
Your other left. Yeah.
So Cash
you
wants
guys
to
will
be
get synced
going
up
towards their
someday.
grandstand.
Well, if you get a quick turnover here or stop them so that we all have to do is kick an extra point.
Now,
we'll be inside the 5.
An interception is blown dead.
Yes.
So,
and you can get a first down on a roughing the passer.
You can get a first down on roughing the passer. That is it. Or at least that's the rules that these officials called. I don't remember that in the other game, but
yeah, I don't.
Hey, you spent the summer taking some classes to prepare for the season. You don't remember?
They just taught me to take my shoes and socks off quick to be able to count past 10.
Okay.
That was the only classes I took.
So you're in trouble now.
I'm definitely in trouble. Lots of trouble every time.
Okay, here comes the counter.
No. Yeah. We're going to see. I would bet we see that.
First down for Conneaut. There's the counter. And it's going to be stopped. Second down.
Officials seemed a little faster on blowing the whistle, too, on this.
Chance Meter was the ball carrier. Where are you, Pat? Are you down by the goal?
Standing on the 5.
Don't get a penalty, Pat.
You have to let us know where. I can't see the yard marker, so.
They're on the 9. They gave him a yard on it.
Doubles to the left for the Eagles. Single right. It goes again to Meter straight ahead, and he's going to be dropped right around the 5.
That was a nice job filling that hole.
Coming down to about the 3. He had some momentum going forward.
Yeah.
Blake Ross, yeah.
Third down and goal.
Now they can kick a field goal if they decide, but with being on the 3,
you're on the 3, and
my guess is they're going to keep two
powering that in.
Yeah.
They're going up the middle again with Meter. There he goes up the middle.
Nice job by Reynolds.
Is that Reynolds?
Reynolds came in from the side, from the near side.
Fourth down. Oh, this is a big one. I'm going to watch and see where Ford lines up, number 4. He's been the key to them. I'm surprised they haven't ran him in that counter here this evening in this series.
They bring in their big boys here. Bryce Watkins came in.
They have to, get a little stiffer than what they've been. They've been giving up a couple yards each time.
4th and 1.
At the 1 yard line, doubles left. Straight ahead is the quarter. He did not get there.
He did not get it.
No, he did not.
Oh, my goodness. Titusville now has to score.
But a field goal would win it, correct?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But do you try and run?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think you try and run it in.
I run a couple, 3 plays and then field goal.
I mean, you just had the one block, so I wouldn't jump right to that.
That's a big 4th down play for Titusville.
Yeah, it was.
That was a huge 4th down play because
I couldn't believe
they'd given a couple of yards each play.
Ford never touched the ball. Number 4 for them.
Yeah.
Wow. Titusville sends 2 to the left. All we have to do now is score, and we win this one. Sellon gives the ball off to O'Neill, cuts upfield, drives with his legs. And the whistle, I guess, has blown.
There we go.
Did he get 1? Second down and goal from the 9.
Giving him a half a yard.
Yeah. I mean, they're keying off him, so again, a nice fake to him, and
Well, we'll see. We send 2 to the left. Culpepper and Reynolds. Wing left. Goes again to O'Neill. Drives straight ahead. Breaks to the outside. There, Jaden. That a boy. Good job. Good run.
Okay, keep your cool.
He's down to about the 2.5.
Oh, you're telling him to keep his cool?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the question is, if
Where are we? 1?
2.5.
Yeah.
2 downs to go.
Do you run it twice, or do you kick a field goal?
Oh, I kick a field goal.
Okay.
You just really want a field goal sometime this
Well, I've been
season.
saying that for the 4th quarter. I want to look good here when I go home. We got somebody down in Lancaster writing a book watching this.
How big of a bet did you place on a field goal tonight? Is that your parlay?
I'll take a touchdown. I'll take it in the end zone. Now we split out. We have 1 right, 1 left. O'Neill in the backfield. Sutton goes to O'Neill, drives straight ahead.
Oh.
Second effort, almost had it.
At the half-yard line. Oh, now I guess I don't know what I do.
I'd go for it here. You know, you're half a yard. I mean,
you had a timeout? We get a free timeout, don't we? Yeah. We get a chance to take a timeout here.
The officials are.
Where's the ball placed now, Pat? Half?
The back end of the ball is on the 1 yard line. So, some 3/4 yard line.
I got a shot of it here.
Looks like right on the 1.
Good, Joe.
Is it?
I assume there's two camera.
Yeah.
It's hard to see from the hash marks on there.
I kick it.
I've never seen so many spots.
I mean, that's closer than an extra point, right?
A block's a block, though. And that Daggart, his name is 6'7".
Yeah.
Yeah, the big boy. Like I say, if I was coaching basketball, I don't want this boy to get hurt.
You'd be talking him into playing golf.
Yes, I would. No, he's spraining his ankle doing that.
Speaking
I'm
of,
sorry,
Luke, how's your ankle?
I'm so sorry.
I meant to bring it up earlier.
I feel responsible for that one. I'm sorry.
Well, we're going to go for it. So much for my call. I hope this call is good. I hope we don't try to go wide. That always scares me, going wide.
Yeah.
But we'll see. 4th down, Titusville can win it right here. Goes to O'Neill.
Same play.
And
second effort. Nope, he didn't make it.
Made it about 3/4 of the distance.
Well, we go to the other end. Titusville's on offense first. Willigers. I gotta sit down. Do they realize how old I am? This is hard on my body. Well, I guess we stay at the same end. I thought they switched ends.
Oh, I thought they did too.
Now you're going to give Ford a chance to run the ball. If the coach over there knows what he's doing. I shouldn't say that. There's going to be a timeout rest period, I believe.
No, and it will be.
Titusville gets the ball first.
Titusville gets the ball. Definitely an interesting game.
We're getting our money's worth, that's for sure.
So while we have this little bit of a break, Luke, how is your ankle?
It's getting better.
Good. I'm glad. Worried about you.
I have a wrap on.
I mean, I see they gave you good parking tonight, so you didn't have to limp too far.
That's right.
Well, we'll see what Titusville can do now. They get it first time. Second overtime period. Both teams stopped in the first overtime. Titusville first down and goal from the 10. Hartstone in motion. He's going to be stopped about 12 yards back from the goal line.
They saw that one coming.
Brings up a second down and 12. Now, Fred Bloom were here, he'd be saying, throw to the tight end, throw to the tight end. Yeah, we used to go round and round about that.
Everybody has their favorite plays.
Oh, yeah, well, Fred was a tight end.
Yeah.
I think. Titusville now with singles both sides. Hearthstone in the wing right. We're going to throw. Oh, he's got pressure on him.
Hit him.
Got a man in the open.
Oh. Somebody cut in front at the last second.
He did the last second.
Wow.
I thought maybe he was going to intercept it.
Yeah.
Brings up a third.
I didn't see who that was, but he came out of nowhere. He was open with
Too
that
much air under the
linebacker.
ball. Yeah.
Yep. Came in, got a hand on it. Number 22, maybe?
Could have been. He's, yeah. Nick Ferrarni. Well, Titusville now with a third down and long. They're back at the 12.
Still in field goal range.
Looking to throw once again over the middle. Pass is complete. No, it's
intercepted.
You can't play, you can't run it back. So now Conneaut's in the driver's seat. Titusville's got to make a stop here now.
Yep.
So you think we'll see that power play coming in here?
Well, I'd run it. I can't believe they haven't run the counter. This kid's been running the ball very well tonight. Aiden Ford. Yeah, he's in the right position now for it. They got three in the backfield, under center, straight ahead. Yeah, and that's the game.
In. Nope.
Nope, didn't get there. Oh, I thought he had it.
Boy, he's
down to
on
the
two.
two. I thought he had it there. Second down. Ball's marked at the 3-yard line, I believe.
Let's go, D!
Again, three in the backfield. On the counter. And
he's in.
They're in for the touchdown. Conneaut wins the ball game on overtime, second overtime. Final score will be Conneaut 20, Titusville 14. And the Eagles are celebrating, rightfully so. Crazy ball game. One of the games that I've done many of them, and this
Titusville
is
has
one
a
of the ones.
Injured player, and they're
injured player. The refs are running off the field, and they're celebrating on top of them.
That's Blake Ross that's injured. Final score here, Conneaut 20, Titusville 14. We'll be right back.
For over 30 years, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating has taken pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. Our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. And with the J. Gill Service membership, you can take advantage of additional benefits like filter replacements and priority service scheduling. Plus, members get 10% off future projects. Call today to get a free estimate or ask about financing options. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online at jgillplumbingheating.com.
Are you tired of juggling multiple pill bottles? Titusville Express Pharmacy has your solution, now offering compliance packaging. Your medication sorted and sealed by dose, making it easier than ever to stay on track. In a hurry? Take advantage of our convenient drive-through service. We also offer free local delivery for those that qualify. Titusville Express Pharmacy, where convenience meets care. Visit us today at 401 West Spring Street in Titusville. Simplify your medication routine with Titusville Express Pharmacy.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go and be that nurse or medical worker and have a real impact on lives, or whether you want to go and help that business improve its bottom line, this is the place, and now is your time to go with confidence, to go with skill, to go succeed. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy wild game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
And welcome to the Corky's Pizza, Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show.
Well, I had a good crazy ball game, I have to say, but second half I was pleased with how the Rockets got back in the second half. They get beat up as far as the running game in the first half, Joe, but we came back in the second half, played well, had a couple opportunities to win it, couldn't make it happen, and we ended up going down in the second overtime 20-14.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but really the Rockets defense did a really nice job in the second half, other than one big touchdown run. You know, and if they had been able to hold that off, you know, this is a win. You know, they came out, played really well, played hard, and give a lot of credit to Conneaut. They came out here playing quick, playing fast, and they played a really good game.
Yeah, Conneaut looked very well, especially in the first half. Pat, your thoughts?
Conneaut looked really good. I mean, Titusville had a lot of plays that, you know, were questionable. I mean, there's still some of those fine things that, you know, they need to work on. You know, we talked about those kids having the, you know, a little bit of a stomach bug or something going around in the school. You know, it kind of showed a little bit kind of here at the end of the game. Not like the other overtime that they'd been in. They looked a little sluggish on that. You know, I don't want to take anything away from Cash. They played a good game, but Titusville really, you know, just didn't have some of the breaks go their way. You know.
But one of the things that was good about Titusville, we got a lot of kids in the game, and that they played well. Some of these kids we haven't seen too much this year.
Yeah.
But with the flu bug or whatever it is that's out there, we were able to send these kids in, and they played well, especially in the second half. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll interview the coach, and we'll have player of the game. Stay tuned.
This is the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show.
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me. Somebody say pinch?
Pinch,
Ooh,
pinch.
pinch time.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
Don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. Unlike Zoom from Armstrong, 5G home internet is delivered by a cell tower. The further away you are, or the more devices connected to that tower, the slower your internet is. Cell phone providers also play favorites. When their networks get busy, calling and texting wins, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it, not whenever they want. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
And welcome back to the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville postgame show. Before the player of the game, we'll go down to Pat. He's with Coach. Pat.
Coach, thoughts on the game?
Yeah, that one hurts. That's a tough one. You know, you don't see the kids do what they did tonight if they didn't care and they were passionate about what they were doing, you know, all the way to the end. That 4th down and inches situation, I'd love to see the film of that one. I felt like we were in. You know, at the end of the day, we can control the things that we can control. You know, we had opportunities. We asked them to come out at halftime, and we made some good adjustments. The kids played hard. They drove downfield. You know, we go back and forth. We try to kick the field goal to win it with a couple seconds left. We missed that one. Come out of the first overtime short. Second overtime, we took a shot in the end zone, and at the end of the day, that's 100% on me as a head coach. These kids deserve better, and we will prepare them better in the future. We made some corrections from things in the past, but we still need to do better.
Game. Look forward to seeing you next week, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Pat. Wireless Mic tonight presented by Titusville Dairy Products Company and by Missy's Arcade. We're going to talk about the game, but first, we need to do this.
It's now time for the Corky's Player of the Game.
And so we had a player of the game tonight, and we had several options, and we talked about several of them. And Joe, we come up with Alex.
Alex Hartshorn, yeah, we thought he played a very complete game, and Steve probably would have given it to him just because he caught the punts. You know, he didn't let the punts land, but we thought he had a complete game. We talked a little bit about Dalton Knapp. He had as a freshman, came out playing tight end on offense, had a really nice catch on a deep pass, but he also played really well on defense and made some really nice stops in the second half there. But overall, I think we all agreed that Alex had a really complete game.
One other gentleman I wanted to comment on was Campbell. When he touched that punt down there and they threw the flag, his head was hung low. I mean, he really, you know, he was like, I hit it, and just down seeing that flag. Yeah. And then, you know, I would have liked to have seen the young man's face when the ref waved that flag off, because I'm sure he felt a lot better at that point in time.
And that really put Titusville in a position to win the game in regulation. With 1:25 left, we had good field position. Unfortunately, that field goal attempt was blocked. But he really did put them in a position to win in regulation.
Yeah, we had a couple of opportunities, just didn't get converted, and that's part of football, part of high school, college, and pros. Yeah. Seeing it happen at all levels. So, anyway, final score here: Titusville goes down in double overtime to Conneaut Cash, 20-14. Luke.
All right, guys. Good to see everybody. Good to have the crew back together for Week 4 and on the road another week. Next week, we'll be in Warren.
Oh, I thought you were waiting for me to start singing On the Road again.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah, we'd have no audience next week.
Warren, real quick, just thoughts on the Dragons. They've been struggling as a program, but they did pick up their first win last week against Franklin.
Against Franklin, their first win in I think a couple of years actually.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think the program's coming up. I'm not going to make any predictions. You know, it's high school football.
You got to earn it every week, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and well, it's up there. Anytime you're at home with fans, it makes a difference. So it's anybody's ball game. Going in there 0-0 and see how it ends.
All right. Well, for our entire crew, Jim Bodemer, Joe Roddy, Pat Nosco, Joe Watkins, Nolan Rio, Brody Wolfkill, I'm Luke Rio. Thanks so much for joining us Our coverage of Rocket football tonight and this season made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by Armstrong, by J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Fat Chad's Brewery, by New Directions Community Credit Union, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Marsh Home Center, by Ben Leach for Magisterial District Judge, by Edward Jones, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. Thanks for being with us tonight. We'll see you back here next week for more Rocket Sports, and a reminder that the second annual Colonel Drake Classic is taking place at Carter Field tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Go down and hear some great bands performing tomorrow night at Carter Field. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream